For the love of the money, I ain't stupid, know what they want from me. I hate Cupid cause love is for dummies. I need two of them, none of them mommies. Going through with them, this what I do with them. I pick two of them, both of them soft and both of them thick. They side by side all over my dick. They cleaning my house and cooking me grits. My arms stretched out like a crucifix. Cause I don't got one, I got two in this bitch. Two in the bed or two in the whip. Feel like I won a championship. When I get done and my man get hit. Nah, he can't, I'm selfish as shit. We smoking, we drinking, shit bout to get lit. When you got two bitches, you do it like this. Cause I lay them side by side. Have them youngins roll my weed up side by side. Red Bull and Hennessy drink side by side. Man, you know I'm about to freak them side by side. Yeah, they laying side by side. Stop kissing pussy, playing side by side. Have them both stripping naked side by side. Watching both masturbating side by side. I'm finna have me some fun today. I'ma fuck me more than one a day. They do what I say, they must obey. Come here girl, Malala, underlay. I'm finna have me a fool today. I'ma fuck two in the pool today. They underwater giving me neck. Who needs a pool when they both stay wet? Scratching and biting, they fiending for sex. Tag team screaming our necks. Fucking us up like it was the best. One is my lap and one is my chest. I know it's a sin, but I feel like I'm blessed. Taking them both on a special quest. This Red Bull and Henny gon' keep me a rest. When you fuck two bitches, the fuck you expect? Cause these bitches be vicious, they rollin' the best buzz. We all just smoking and drinking and having the best buzz. They love me, they love me, they love me, they show me the best love. Can we do this all night? If this is a dream, I swear I don't ever wanna get up. I lay them side by side. Have them youngins roll my weed up side by side. Red Bull and Hennessy drink side by side. Man, you know I'm about to freak them side by side. Yeah, they laying side by side. Stop kissing pussy, playing side by side. Have them both stripping naked side by side. Watching both of them masturbating side by side.
Side by side. Good, good. By side. Good, good, baby. Side by side. Good, good. Good, good, baby.
Tell me about pressure. Nowadays pressure look like I'm thirsty. Pressure could look like I'm thirsty. You feel me? I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. You keep on talking about applying pressure. You don't pressure, do bust pipes. I'm tryna fuck you every day and night. I'm tryna get it cause I know it's tight. Pop me a pill, then we take off flight. I'm a big nigga, heavy appetite. You do that little thing I really like. You love to fuck me when I got on my ice. Yes, I love you, I'ma make sacrifice. But you never ever would be my wife. You my life, but so we locked in for life. That nigga used to fuck you ugly and trite. He ain't nothing like me, though. Pocket a semi, I'ma let it blow. Niggas stay fresh from head to toe. I hit the baddies all. I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride a Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the waves. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade. I wanna ride like Harley. I wanna ride you like the water in the wave. Give me your love, give me your heart, don't be afraid. For your love, I go crazy, renegade.
You see the foundation, solid concrete, unbreakable. We don't bend, we don't break. Welcome to the untouchable empire. Menace, bully, aggressive, mean, vision, powerful, masters of the scheme. Builders from the dirt, yeah, the streets are my witness. Looking at these busters trying to infiltrate the crew, but the empire's locked tight, ain't nothing getting through. I see them talking loud, but their logic is flawed. Trembling in the knees every time that the real speak. They fabricated counterfeits off to the touch. When the pressure gets applied, man, they crumble in the clutch. Real G's don't fall, we stand tall in the grit. Haters fall like origami, man, they so delicate. Creasing at the corners every time the heat is on. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone. The empire stands solid, uncorrupted and true. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone.
By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone.
Uncorrupted kings out here defending the dream. Permanent grip on the scene, you can't even eat without us. Why these paper mache haters move too fast and got ripped? If it's too good to be true, it probably is. They try to buy the loyalty, try to change the code, but we fam over here, untouchable empire. Ain't no price tag on the honor we hold, untouchable empire. We the diamonds in the rough, untouchable empire. We breaking the mold. I'm folding like paper origami. Empire solid, you can't stop this. Never corrupted, we staying the same. A touch of legends, we running the game. Real G's don't fall, we stand tall in the grit. Hater fall like origami, man, it's so delicate. Creasing at the corners every time the heat is on. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone. The empire stands solid, uncorrupted and true. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone.
By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone.
Yeah. Origami boys. Keep creasing, keep folding, ripping. We just keep building. Empire uncorrupted. We are the untouchables.
I want to sever the fate of this world. A world of only victors. A world of only peace. A world of only love. I will create such a world. I am the ghost of the Uchiha.
The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is now, start the celebration. You've been waiting for a while, thanks for being patient. I'm just here to get them mad, had them niggas hate. I'm much more than a man, this is Nino Nation. I know you think a nigga new, but I've been a don. I can see all your moves, I got the Renagon. Call Fatty up, tell him hit him with the spirit bomb. We all know them niggas sweeter than a Cinnabon. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. Wake up to reality, slow niggas speak nothing but fallacies. I'm waiting for the day your pussy nigga come challenge me. Flawless victory, brutal fatality. Yeah, so what's the price to a god? Untouchable mob, come through and body your squad. You know who you are, I ain't gotta say your name. You claim the fame, it's only cause you're stupid and lame, nigga. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show. The time is here, I can finally go. The word is out, they wanna hear me flow. What time it is, I'ma let you know. It's Nino, welcome to the show.
Doctor?
Yeah. Yeah. You see the foundation. Solid concrete, unbreakable. We don't bend, we don't break. Welcome to the untouchable empire. Menace, bully, aggressive, mean, vision, powerful, masters of the scheme. Builders from the dirt, yeah, the streets are my witness. Looking at these busters trying to infiltrate the crew, but the empire's locked tight, ain't nothing getting through. I see them talking loud, but their logic is flawed. Trembling in the knees every time that the real speak. They fabricated counterfeits off to the touch. When the pressure gets applied, man, they crumble in the clutch. Real G's don't fall, we stand tall in the grit. Haters fall like origami, man, they so delicate. Creasing at the corners every time the heat is on. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone. The empire stands solid, uncorrupted and true. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone. By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone.
By the time the smoke clears, all the paper boys are gone.
Uncorrupted kings out here defending the dream. Permanent grip on the scene, you can't even eat without us.
Good evening, good evening, good evening on this good Sunday evening. We're here. The show must begin. It's what, after 10 on my end? Which I already know who's here.
It's Nino. I'm dressed in all black, black shoes, black pants, black shirt, black.
And I'm in the motherfucking building. I don't know if my co-hosts are here.
I'm
They're
here
in the studio.
I'm here, brother. I'm here.
What up?
I'm just making sure. Yeah. They're having a wild one over there, Fatty, so I don't know, man. I figure we got to start the show. I can't go too far past one. You know what I'm saying? I'll be sleep on my own show. But anyway, we got another episode of Academy Rivals. You know what I'm saying? We got a bunch of topics to go over. And we got a topic from Cammy from her last show. Was it yesterday? Probably was. I hope she got that information because I don't. But yeah, we got that to do. I don't know if I have anything on Instagram. I didn't really save too much for this show, to be honest with you. Tony Goldie sent me something, but I haven't even looked at it, so I'm not sure if we're going to do that. But what we can do in the meantime, in between time, we can see who's in the chat early. I know it's not too many people here right now, but we'll get there. Let's see who's in the building. Of course, we got Butterfly 42 Red in the building. Appreciate you for coming through early. Appreciate you. And then it seems like we got Zyrax. She's in the chat for now. Pretty sure she'll pull up soon. She got to do her little, you know how the actors have to do their little breathing exercises before they, hit the stage for the play. That's what I think she's doing right now. So we'll see her in a second. But yeah. Oh, let me put my banner up. I might as well say the housekeeping for later because there ain't nobody yet here. Cammy, why you look like you tired?
I always have a tired look in general. I can always go for more sleep, and I'm chill right now.
Oh, okay.
That's my DNA.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know how you sleep so much with as much candy as you eat. And right now, I'm getting irritated. Because I got a little critter around here looking for
I hear it.
Yeah, bro.
I know, right? Ain't too much I can do about it. It's crazy, right? Because
I heard, get some, be a wingman for it. Shoot.
No, it was wild. As this happens every summer because I got an underground basement, so they can kind of sneak through the window sometimes. And I was just thinking last night. I was like, man, I heard a faint cricket like in the corner. I was like, man, I ain't heard one of these all summer. That's crazy. And now, I guess that one cricket got closer. Now it's just loud as shit. Going in here. Let me bring Lady Zyrax to the stage. She finally.
Yeah, 5 minutes.
She said 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
She not finished those breathing exercises, I guess. It is what it is. But yeah, Cammy, I don't know if you want to do that topic now or later.
It's up to you. I mean, sure, you can go with it. That topic. What is it? Should a woman be in the Congress, since they're talking about woman reproductive health and about being a woman in the health field, should there be a woman there, or should it just be men there? No woman. While they're talking about woman reproductive.
Yeah, so why should there always be a woman there?
Because they're talking about our health and everything. There's certain things about this being a woman. I'm not saying that there gotta be a lot of women, but not one or two women. They're talking about our bodies, our health. Sure, there's certain things that get neglected because the few people don't understand or study, really understand our health and everything. So I'm just saying a doctor that made certain details that guys can learn about the woman body. I'm not saying that they can study or learn, but when it comes to like certain things, just, woman health or things that, I just think that a woman should be there, a doctor or somebody, to talk about our bodies, what we're going through, especially that if they're in a certain field, like presidents and stuff like that, about, half the population is obviously woman. I will let a woman there, that's for us, you know what I mean? It's just, I think that's important for our bodies.
So what do you know about these medical conferences? You think this is the only one they ever had? Does there have to be, like, when it comes to them, they're having the conferences for men, does there have to be a man involved with that conference? Would you be just as upset if you heard or found out that there was an all-women conference for just men, for men's health?
Absolutely. Because once you learn about it, because they're talking about men's health and about the experiences and stuff they go through. So I would expect at least a man there to talk about it and give some perspective on about the men's health, about the bodies and stuff like that.
You do realize just because you're a woman doesn't mean you know more about your body than somebody that actually went to school for.
And there's women that go to school for it. I'm
exactly.
So a woman on the street.
So that makes my point. That makes my point. If the woman has to go through the same vigorous education that the man has to, in order to get to that top pillar of women's science and studying body, what makes that woman better than that man? If they're studying the same,
because she's still a woman. She's still at the body. She still has certain experiences. She's one of us. Yeah, you learn and stuff like that. But she's still a woman. She still got certain things and stuff with her body. Will just be more understandable. Yes, she can learn. Yes, there could be guys that know about it. But at the end of the day, she's still a woman, and there's certain things that
the science work off of feelings. The science work off of feelings or facts?
It works off facts.
Okay, so the facts can be learned by either male or female, correct?
Yes, but my question is why not even one woman there? It's just kind of weird.
Hold on, slow down. We're not going to run off the rails, right? Follow my line of questioning. So, if there have been conferences for male health that have been all female, if there have been conferences
I never heard
for
that.
female just because you haven't heard of it doesn't mean it doesn't exist. I'm pretty sure you haven't done any studying on this, right? So
that would never happen.
Let me finish, and you're wrong because it has been. I wouldn't be saying it if it weren't true. You know what I'm saying? I could send you pictures of the documents that I actually screenshot for you because I prepared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, Congress and White House.
No, just worldwide. Period. It doesn't have to be in the White House. That's insignificant, right? It doesn't matter where the conference is held.
Yeah, that's why I'm
the conference in the White House is significant because what they might do may not affect women's health at all. Like if I want to have a meeting about female body in my house, right? About women in my house, don't you think I got the right to do that? Just like you could have a meeting about men.
Yeah, but that's different.
House, right?
You're just in a house. You're just in a house. But when we're talking about actually things that make a change, I would think that you should have some woman in here, right? Because that you're talking about us, about our health. Still the state. There's still neglections and still things that's going on in that whole field. But if you're in a big representation in the White House that could actually affect the regular common folk in the health field, I would definitely think you should have a woman to represent us.
Why? It's no benefit.
Especially in a field, it is a benefit.
It is not.
Could be a doctor. Why are they talking about why not one woman there that can speak on it? Why?
Because maybe there was some. What if there were no women? What if there were no women available when they wanted to have the conference? Then what?
Oh my God! Now there's no woman available. Oh my God!
I gave you a what if. I gave you a what if. Respect the what if.
Well, I'm sure there's gonna be women that's gonna be there. Have that day there. Why now?
No.
What does the White House represent, Nino?
The White House represents where the president lives. That's it. That's all. You know what I'm saying? Most of the actual
thank you, Butterfly.
Most of the actual lawmaking goes on in the Capitol, not the White House. The White House is pretty much overblown. The White House is almost a daggone museum at this point.
Yeah, Butterfly said men and women experience different things that each sex not experience or understand. They may can learn it, but there's some things they just won't understand. Menopause, stuff like that. Experience that we go through that a woman can understand.
It does not matter. Why?
Because any
information, you can keep talking. Any information about the woman's body can be found out by a man just like it can from a woman. That does not matter. Just because you're a woman,
but he can learn as much, but he'll never understand a woman's
female body when it comes to facts. You can say feeling, you know what I'm saying? But there are men that have found out things that women didn't know about their own bodies through experimentation, through actually it's documented that white men to torture black women to find out things about the female body that women didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So just because I think that the knowledge part, right, of the female body, it doesn't matter what gender, does it? Because they're both able to both learn the same curriculum when they have to go to school and get these degrees. I think it's just more of a feelings thing for you because you feel some type of way, but understand that it's fair for it to happen because women have had all female conferences about men's health. Women have had all female conferences about women's health. So to sit there and have that, and you're not sitting here having a big deal about that.
But when did I say a big deal?
Which is more important, the White House, or just the conference?
Who said? When did I say? I didn't see a post about it. If I saw a post, I will review it too. Like I said, I guess if they can learn about it,
but I guarantee you wouldn't have cared because you didn't care enough to look to see if this happened. That's the first thing I did when I saw what you were saying. I said, I wonder if they've had an all-female conference for men's health.
It was Cammy's topic, so obviously she cared. What do you mean?
The issue was about men.
No,
woman conference. So I'm talking about the situation in front of me.
You're making a straw man. I'm saying she didn't care to find out if females have had an all-woman conference about men.
Rizzo Roulette. It was not a whole show about it.
I don't care no damn little committee or little conference here and there. We're talking about the White House. This is the White House.
The White House
represents America.
Represent us. Well, you represent
the committees I'm talking about was a world thing. The White House is just for this country. There's conferences that were for the whole world that were held in this country.
What happens over there It's not going to affect us because they're not, see, conferences are usually just a gathering. People talk about, whatever topic it is, right? But at the White House, like we all know that the White House, what the aesthetics matters. That why do you think we have like a press secretary to make sure that what they put out?
Does it matter?
Yeah,
but if I'm a woman and I'm seeing a conference about my body, somebody in here because represented matters. If you, what are you talking about? It's like white people talk about the black
representation doesn't matter.
Of course, that's what people look weird. If white people were talking about the black experience, that would be weird. Yeah, they can do a bunch of research in detail. They can do all research in detail, but of course, having a black person that are black can have a more in-depth experience that a white person can do all this study in the world, but they not going to know because they're not a black person. And it makes the people feel safe and secure enough to know that they got represented in the White House, and it's not just biasness and not like that's what was I say. It matters.
I'm still trying to figure out why it matters. You haven't said anything.
You're saying representation doesn't matter?
The biasness.
If you don't got no representation, no, it's not biasness.
No, the biasness is an assumption.
The biasness is not women are not in here. It's just all men there talking about my body.
No, you said.
Did they change any laws? You don't know. Did they come up with some new form of surgery for women? You don't know. So what difference does it make?
The White House. The standard for White House to be higher.
Hold
on. For the White House to be higher.
It should be a problem for just one woman to be there.
Who says it wasn't higher?
You can't tell me. You can't buy one woman.
So all right. So let's go there. Let's go here then. Let's go there.
The White House had a bunch of white people in there saying that, this represents America. Would you be okay?
I'm trying to ask questions, right?
It's a lot of assumptions on your side.
Who's to say that they didn't have who's to say that they didn't have the best of the best in there, and they just happen to be all men?
Oh, not one woman.
My God! My God! So they don't really care. They don't really care about our health.
Maybe the top 50 doctors were men. Yes, that's a possibility.
That's not. They didn't invite.
So name the woman who should have been there. Since you care so much, name the woman that wanted to be a part of it. It wasn't let in.
The topic was women's health. It was about women's health. So to have not one woman doctor.
You talk women health. They have women bodies. You're talking about my health. Well, guess what? It's a little committee, but this is the White House, my guy.
I know.
My body, my mental health should have a woman in there, not just a bunch of dicks inside the White House. It could be a vagina, only woman, only person there. Because
you're talking about vagina.
This is why women
with no board
that you don't know, don't even know if the wasn't there.
Can't even have one woman. Can't even have one woman.
Know a body like that.
It's a bunch of assumptions.
A lot of you don't know a lot about the woman body like that. Maybe a little percentage. None of y'all don't even know. They don't even know. Y'all don't even know your own body. Y'all don't even know your own body. Jay Will, Nino,
all she knows talking about women's bodies. She don't know what the actual
one woman body.
Don't know what the results of the meeting
was. Menopause, period. Menopause, period.
Because
menopause periods.
I don't have
y'all don't even get periods. Y'all ain't never had a period.
The person who vacuumed the carpet was a woman. Satisfied?
Y'all never had.
See, look at that. Sexist that comment.
Y'all men.
Exactly my point.
If y'all men never had a period, but y'all know much about periods.
I bet you every man at that White House knew about periods vividly. I bet you they were top of the line doctors. You're talking like they had some incompetent people in there, but you didn't do no research to see who they had.
None of us say that. No, none of us said that. We're saying that,
it's
I
representation of my body. Representation.
Because
y'all assuming
treatment.
Nobody said special treatment
when you're talking about women's health.
Y'all are assuming because it was all men that those men did not consider y'all or make any decisions that benefited y'all. Y'all just assuming that just because it was all men, they made
Jay,
biased. They
No,
made
that's what it
biased
said.
decisions.
That's what it said, Jay Wills. Talk about women's health. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about, bro?
So men can't talk about women's health.
Yo,
Y'all can talk about your house, not in the White House.
Wait. How do you know they didn't care?
The White House. Who
How
are
do
you
you
to tell
know
us
they
what we
didn't
can
care?
do in the White House?
Don't talk about my body. You went talk about y'all. Talk about your body.
Wait. Have all the motherfucking conferences you won in that motherfucker.
How do y'all know they didn't care?
Y'all talk about
y'all don't know the results of what happened in that conference. Y'all don't know the conversation that went on there. How do y'all know they didn't care?
That's what it
No,
said.
we can't do
That's
nothing
what it
like
said.
because they don't give you a chance to talk, and all Cammy is gonna do is. And you can't get a word in edgewise. You can't ask her no questions because she don't have no answers. She just upset because the idea of a bunch of men in the White House trying to do something that betters
Talk
them
about
is a fucking problem.
menstrual. No, they not doing.
And
they
there's more
really
to women.
care.
There's
They
more
have
to
to.
women
They don't care.
than
They
periods.
ain't
But
care.
you don't know enough about the female body to even talk about something else besides the daggone period. That's all you keep saying. They ain't talking about the period.
my
They
God.
talking about the period.
Male doctors in there probably know more than y'all about the female body.
We're not asking for us to go to be in that room. What are you talking about? We're talking about top-notch female doctors. Hello?
So White House.
Should have been there.
Wait. So the White House.
Women should have been there.
The White House, you know, they know all about the men.
I know.
So
They
you
know.
tell me the
They
White House
know.
don't know
They picked the
everybody.
best. How do you know they didn't pick the best people that was available for the date they was trying to do it, and it just so happened to be men?
Oh, please.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
There's plenty.
Exactly.
Are you saying that
You
there's
can't
not enough
prove
female
they did.
doctors? There's not enough female doctors.
That's a freaking
No,
They
we
might
want
not
to
have
make
been available. Maybe they didn't want to be a part of it. Look, first of all, maybe there was women that didn't want to be a part of anything Trump had to do. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that could have been it. They didn't want to be a part of something Trump was trying to put together. Never ran across that brain of yours, did it?
No, because there's women. What is the percentage of women representative women voters?
What woman is complaining that she wasn't invited?
They didn't know. They weren't invited.
There's a lot of people that's complaining. What are you talking
Did they send out? See, that's what I'm saying. Did they send out invites to women doctors?
I don't know. I don't know.
No, it probably did. Probably did not.
So if you know there's a meeting going on about women's health,
they don't know
if
they just making assumptions.
You are upset over something you didn't do your due diligence on.
Yeah, you presented the argument. I don't know.
No, Cammy is the one with the actual problem. I don't care. I don't see what the big deal is because this is common. You know what I'm saying? They have all female conferences for men's health, for women's health, and they have some men conferences that's just all men for men's health and for women's health. I don't give a damn. As long as they got the best people in there and they're coming up with the best ideas, it shouldn't be a fucking problem. But y'all want to make everything a sexist issue, but then get mad when men get sexist.
Should there be a conference of just all white people talking about black issue problems? Is that okay with you?
I wouldn't care if they
that
did.
That would be ridiculous.
Oh, come on,
if they did. Is it going to benefit?
They will never understand a black
Let me answer. If it's going to benefit black people, by all means, go ahead because that's the only.
You think it's going to?
That's the only way we're going to get something is through them anyway. So they
don't know. They don't know the struggles.
They had them. How you think we got free? You think it was the black people in them conferences when they was coming up with the laws to say, "Hey, we might have to let these black people go"?
Yes.
Oh my God. Okay.
They weren't. They may not.
You are saying
that they weren't.
Yeah, that is you on crack, bro. You are crack, bro. The thing that it was black people. No, there was black people actually in them conferences making decisions on behalf of black people is crazy, bro.
No, that's not what I meant.
Walk down this fucking street, bro.
That's not what I meant.
I said crazy.
Of course, if they didn't have rights, they couldn't be in the room. But what I meant was like the influence, because some, of course. Okay.
I'm going back. Okay.
So you think white people just, they ended slavery just because?
That's
on their own?
On their own? That's not
That's
what
what Jay Wilson's
I
saying.
said when they were having meetings, they were all
Not
white
what I
people
said.
there, because they were all the congressmen and all the
You did
senators
say
were
Jay
white.
Wills.
That's a fact.
That's not what I said. I said were black people in the actual room? That's what I said. Don't put words in my mouth, little nigga.
Probably like 1 or 2. What are you talking about? I know. I will rather have some black people representing me. Respect.
Representation matters, especially at the White House. The White House.
Right.
When White House represents all of us.
Huh? The White House don't
Right.
represent
Is there
you.
representing the people?
That's how you feel
represents you.
personally, Nino. But then, come on.
When you just said it represents all of us, I don't think the
Yeah,
White
it's
House
supposed
represents.
to.
No,
That's the whole point. Otherwise, what's the point of White House? I'm sorry, Cammy.
The
Go
White
ahead.
House is just a fucking building.
That's what the White
Other than executive orders, they don't do shit that changes the government in the White House. That's the president's house. That's it. That's all. Who cares? The real important part is the fucking Capitol building. That's where they make the laws and change shit, put shit in order. But this sounds like they were just having a conversation over women's help to help y'all, and y'all upset that y'all weren't a part of it. Get over yourself. At
No,
least
we're
they
not
have
a part of it. We're not a part of
they
it.
have.
Oh
At
my
least they
God.
having a fucking conference. If I hear when I
at
found out
least,
that
at
women,
least. Oh my God,
when
the
I
beer
found out-
minute.
Not even
this is
one.
how
Okay.
rational thinking. When I
No,
found
beer
out that
minute.
women had
Oh,
a woman conference based on men's health and it was a prostate or something. I'm still trying to find it, but I'm trying to have this debate and read at the same time. But I was like, oh, okay, so maybe some women do care about men's health. Because I honestly thought when I would look for it, I wouldn't find it, but it was actually 3 different instances where women it was all women, or they were the head or the keynote speakers, you know what I'm saying, for men's health. I didn't have a problem with it. I'm glad that they looking out for men. I don't understand why I ain't the same way with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I think the argument you have is bullshit, that only women can tell you about females' bodies in 2026. That's fucking bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's not what we're saying. That's not what we're saying at all. No, they can't even have one woman doctor. That's what we're saying.
One woman? No, nobody's saying
all women. We're saying that, you know.
I wasn't finished talking. Y'all not gonna keep interrupting me on my own shit. You know what I'm saying?
My bad.
Jesus Christ. I'm trying to be nice, but y'all pushing it. Let me talk. You know what I'm saying? Now, like because I'll be forgetting where the fuck I was at. I was making a good ass point. You know what I'm saying? The bottom line is, I don't understand what the problem is if what they're doing is to benefit women. What difference would it make? Especially since you can't tell me what changes they made in this meeting. I don't think they did anything to change anything. They just had a conversation, maybe. That's what it sounds like to me. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, if you feel that deeply about it, why don't you have any research on it? Why can't you tell me certain things that make your point other than you feel a certain way?
No, if that's not if it's the White, again, it has to do with the White House. We're not talking about just some random, conference like in Vegas or whatever. I'm talking about the White House here. Even if there's nothing comes out of it, the White House knows better than to, what you would call it, to put a picture out there. It's like, oh, we're talking about women's health with no woman in that picture, especially in 2026.
Right. In 2026, you should know better.
Because
at least one
everything
woman,
they do is deliberate.
Here, bro.
It's not what you call accident that that picture got out or whatever. Like, you should know better that you, especially as a president, when you represent the fucking people.
So let me ask you
Thank
something.
you.
Where else did you see this picture other than Cammy showing it on Instagram?
No, I don't know. I'm going off what you guys, like I said, I'm going off your information. You guys told me that.
You see, I don't even do y'all do. So how do you not know this is not even? It could be some clickbait or something. Debates you win.
That's on you guys. You guys present the argument. You presented the argument, Nino.
No, I didn't present the argument at all because I'm not the one that went over it in the show. I'm not the one that's upset about it. My thing is, I don't see a problem with it. And since I don't see a problem with it, that causes the conflict because Cammy thinks I should have a problem with it, which she can feel that way, but I don't care. Because for one, you're not telling me how this is hurting women at all. You know what I'm saying? So what are you upset about? What was the woman being there going to make a difference on anything? You can't tell me because you haven't done enough research to even know what the fuck they was talking about other than women's health.
Well, they said that it was women's health. So Like, I don't understand. If it's not about women's health, they could have said, talking about healthcare or something like that. Ain't nobody gonna care if there's no woman in there if they're speaking about healthcare. But they said,
if you're talking about,
specifically women's health.
Yeah. So a group of men can't talk about women's health?
No, oh my God, Nino, it's not that women cannot talk about women's health. It's the fact that not one woman doctor is in there. That's all we're saying. Can't find one. I'm sure you can find one in DC.
Right?
But maybe she didn't feel like she was qualified.
Please. Miss me with that shit.
Get the hell out of here, bro.
Hey, well, y'all can feel how y'all want about it. I know that they can have all. I don't understand what's the anger about if the conference was meant in benefit of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sometimes, like, hey, we need to do
how you know they could have benefited us?
You know what I'm saying?
How you know they could have benefited us?
How do you know it's not?
Do you know the outcome? Do you know the outcome of the conference? Do you know the outcome?
Ain't nothing.
Do you know the outcome? It's a yes or no. Do you know the outcome? Do you know what they talk about?
If it's just a conference, why can't you invite female doctors?
Who said they didn't?
Don't answer my question with a question. Do you know what the conversation was?
They said it was on women's health.
Women's health.
Do you know the outcome? Do you know what they were talking about? Do you know if they sit there and talk down on women's health, or if there were men in there who were trying to get things done to benefit women?
If you say so, Jay.
Do you know? It's a simple yes or no. It's a simple yes or no. Do you know that? You're saying if you say so. You're assuming that they just sit there, had this conversation, said, fuck all women, fuck their health.
You are assuming that. I know you are assuming that. You are assuming that for our best interest. I'm like, you don't know that.
That's
just
exactly
like how we
what
don't know
y'all
if it's going
assuming
to
because
benefit
y'all
us or not.
so hard. That's exactly what y'all assuming.
No, we're just saying that how come you can't have at least one?
So, all right, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. If they're having the conversation and there are men in there who are fighting to benefit women's health and all that, why does it matter if a woman's in there? If they're trying to achieve the same result.
If they really care, they should have a woman there that may have a deeper perspective, because they don't got a coochie between their legs, so they may not know everything or they don't got a coochie. They would never know what
they would
never know what a coochie is.
They really care.
Let the White House bring in. Let the White House. No. Let the White House have a conference with a bunch of women doctors talking about erectile dysfunction or prostate or something like that.
Yeah,
men's health. Men don't get
Stop right there. Okay, so that's.
I'm talking about the White House. I ain't talking about in England or something like that.
No.
England don't represent us.
Stop talking. Damn. You're not gonna keep running this White House bullshit. That shit don't matter. It's not an argument.
It does.
No, it don't.
It does.
Yes, it does.
It don't.
Oh,
because
my
it doesn't
God.
matter the outcome. Look, I'm reading right here, right? The Prostate Cancer Patient Conference in 2019, organized by Men's Health and Cancer Network, Medicare. This event in New York was believed to be the first major prostate cancer patient conference featuring a 100% all-female faculty of top U.S. clinicians and urologists to address care disparities in patients' preferences. So nobody is upset about that. So if they had that in the White House, it would be a difference then? Then all of a sudden men would be upset that they had that in the White House, all females talking about male prostate cancer?
No, it depends on what you call the intention is. Maybe for that conference, they specifically said they invited 100 women, right? Urologists, best urologists, because they want to know the woman's perspective when it comes to treating
men. Huh? Let me use Cammy's argument. It's men. It's a man. We got a prostate, so we can tell you a different perspective. Why wouldn't you want to have a man in it? You see how dumb that argument is?
No, it's not.
It's stupid. I don't care if it's all females. When you tell me you have the top the U.S. clinicians coming together and it's 100% female, I'm sure they probably could have found the man at the top as well. But hold on, let me finish. But when you tell me you got 100% female clinicians, top doctors or whatever, going over prostate cancers and patients' preferences, I'm okay with that. Why? Because they're getting together to do something that benefits me. I don't think that it would matter if there was a man there or not, because they have top women there. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand why you all have such a fucking problem when the top male doctors get together trying to discuss things when it comes to women's health. That's fucking ridiculous to me. They're trying to do something for a benefit for you and you're upset by it. So I say they shouldn't do nothing. Y'all let y'all have your own shit and then we worry about our own shit and then maybe we'll be good, right?
All we're asking is just for one.
No. Stop asking. We give you one, then you say
no, not even one.
Give them.
But in New York, they're able to find 100 top female urologists.
I told you they had 100%. I just read to you. They had 100% women there. You didn't hear Jay Will say, why couldn't they just have one man there?
No, see, that's what I'm saying. It depends. It depends what the conference is asking for.
It doesn't depend.
See, how come I can't finish? How come I can't finish?
Depend. Oh, I owe you a couple of cutoffs.
Okay.
Oh, okay, then. There's a difference between. I'm going to hold a conference. I'm going to get the top 100 top 100 doctors to talk about women's health, and then you, as in like the White House, sending out invitations and stuff to specifically only men.
Can you prove that?
This is crazy, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
Can you prove
that?
I
can't prove that.
Okay,
but then
so
not one woman can show up.
Why are you saying it? You don't know if they didn't send women anything. You're just saying it.
Bro, they don't know nothing, bro. It's just assumptions, man.
You don't think they get? You don't think they get RSVP? You don't think they get the notice back? Are you? Can you make it? Yes.
Y'all assume they
and all the women go no
invites. Y'all assume that these men didn't care.
No, none of it. No, all we're asking is one female doctor quit moving the goddamn goalpost.
I'm not moving the goalpost. You literally just said, Tammy, you said out your own mouth they didn't care. What the fuck are y'all talking about, bro? This shit's stupid. This shit goofy.
Women represent 51% of the population, and yet 0% of them. Now, one is influencing the decisions about maternity and reproductive care. That's what they were talking about. Maternity and reproductive care.
Oh my gosh.
No, they were talking about maternity and reproductive care. You tell me, what woman? Y'all affecting our lives. A woman should be there. We're affecting our lives. Y'all really care so much. Have one woman.
Oh, no, stop right there. 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 Don't you rambling. You rambling. Stop right there. How did this meeting affect y'all lives?
I'm just talking about.
I know you just talking.
Remove mandates that require insurance plans to cover maternity care, parental care services, and birth control, and all that. I'm reading what they said, but my point is, if y'all, it's just in general, whether it's male, female, black, white, or whatsoever, a woman should be there making those decisions about our bodies. That's how you talk about.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. Is this the only meeting that they had about your bodies?
It don't matter. This is what again. This is my point. That this is the White House.
It does matter.
Can I finish?
Hold on, no, because you said something that's false. It does matter, and I'll tell you why. The way she's stating it, the way she's stating it, she's making it like this one meeting is so detrimental to their health that there definitely needed to be a woman there. You know what I'm saying? Because this meeting means so much to their health. You know what I'm saying? That the idea of not having a woman there is going to directly affect them in a negative way. That's the narrative that she's trying to paint.
It's just
okay, so that's what I'm saying. What's the harm in it?
Yeah, it goes back to representation. Representation don't matter.
This is why it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter to you personally,
because overall, women's health.
That's your own person.
Overall, it's proven. Overall, women's health has a big female representation. Y'all are 53% of OBGYN. Y'all represent.
How come one can't make it then?
Huh?
Exactly. There's more women doctors, and yet they can't even get one. Please. Then that means it's on purpose.
Yeah, it's not excuses.
The White House.
That's bullshit.
Absolutely.
Because like I said, it's very plausible. It's very plausible that these women didn't want to join that meeting because of who was doing it.
Please.
That is not a lie.
That's just like political affiliation to the side for the sake of
women. Because of Trump. there could be female doctors that didn't want to be a part of this because it's Trump.
Please,
that's very possible.
Yeah,
how many women voted for Donald Trump?
How many of those women were doctors? How many of those women? Since you want to ask random questions, how many of those women were doctors?
You're saying there's more doctors. The OBG, what would you call it? Female OB. Oh my God! Now I'm getting tongue tied. Yeah, the men. To say that percentage, not one of them is a Republican. Please,
out of those women
in red states, so
I would assume they were on the left for real. I would honestly
red states. You think they're gonna invite lefties anyways?
Probably.
That was a lot of Republican men.
I know there's a lot of Republicans. Exactly.
Okay,
the doctors from like they can't find one from Texas.
What did they do?
Now
from Tennessee,
get out of here, bro.
Come on.
Was it all? Maybe they was just trying to do an all male thing. What's wrong with that?
No, they're discussing all a man's health. Ain't nobody gonna say anything because
I looked it up. Wait, I looked it up. Women did not attend or were not present at the prominent White House meeting on women's health in March 20 because they were not invited by the organizers. Interesting.
Bam.
Okay, so like I was giving you that before you read it. What's wrong with them having an all men Congress meeting about women's health? Why can't they do it?
Why would they disclose women though about our health and everything? So you tell me you say they at least invite? They didn't invite.
Don't answer the question with a question. Answer his question, fam.
That just make it.
She don't have an answer. That's why she
don't matter.
I know she don't have an answer.
Y'all want to talk about women's health and not even
don't matter.
So it's weird.
This is the White House again.
They don't care.
This is the White House. We're supposed to represent the people.
You wouldn't let a doctor get out of here, bro.
The White House represents the people. You tripping now?
So White
House ain't shit.
So it's okay for a white person to represent what you call a black person?
Man, you're talking about black problems today.
Gender and race is two different things.
It's just one.
Oh my God.
You're not even asking, how come half of it can't? No, we're just how come there can't be a few?
Because there wasn't. It was an all male conference. That's why.
It wasn't. They didn't want to invite women's health.
They'll give them one.
It was an all male conference. That's
they'll
why.
ask for one. They'll give them one, and then if that woman don't say what they want them to say, they're gonna have a problem with that shit too, bro. Shit crazy.
No, this is White House here. White House. I'm not talking about this on conference. White House when they're meticulous with everything.
Damn, you don't
where
know
looks matters. Aesthetics matters.
You don't know what that. If they put a woman in there, you don't know what she gonna say. You don't know what she gonna do. You don't know none of that shit.
This is the White House again.
Oh my God. They represented us, Jay Wills. 53% of the population is women.
This tells you that this White House don't give a fuck about women.
Women can't even decide on abortion.
And the fact that you guys agree with this White House,
you
tells me everything.
I agree that they have every right to have an all male conference about women's health. Yep. Just like women have the right to have an all women conference.
Yeah, and you better not get speak
they can have it wherever the fuck they want to have it. They can have it in the White House, your house.
And make a law. Make it a law about your health.
They can have it in more important buildings like the Capitol or where they run meetings in the UN, which is for the world. I mean, it's more. The White House isn't that important on the grand scheme of things.
No, that's your own personal feeling, you know. That's your own personal feeling.
They just had a goddamn UFC match on the White House lawn. Don't tell me nothing about it was at the White House. This shit is not that important. It doesn't matter where they having it at.
The thing is that it should matter. That's the problem. It should matter. The fact that we feel so like, you know, the way that
Why should it matter? What matters is who was there. Did they have the best doctors there? What did they accomplish? What are they changing? Those are the things that matter. I don't give a fuck.
So you're saying that there's no good. All I'm saying is what they can't have a few.
No, that's
we're not asking for it.
No, they can't. No.
Of course you can. Of course you can.
Women want to dictate their bodies. I know. Men want to dictate women's bodies as usual.
Yeah, this
is an all male conference, right?
And I
think the goal.
And this is why.
I think the goal was that. Hey, it's an all-male conference, but we're going to show women that we actually care about their health.
Get the hell out of here. If they was here, they would have like us. No, that's a freaking lie. If they cheer, they would have like, y'all don't care. Y'all don't care. Give me that crap.
In that room.
Manipulative as hell. Y'all don't care the darn. Y'all don't give a damn about women's health. Get the heck out of here. Grow that conference out there. Talk about men's health. If y'all care. We don't need y'all care.
They care.
Women to care. Bring a woman here. No, they don't. They don't give it. No, they don't care.
They made the assumption that them men don't care, and they try to argue me down. Just get them to turn around and say they don't care.
If y'all want to round the claws, maybe do better, and y'all probably get the praise. That's all I gotta say.
Them niggas don't give a fuck about your praise, bro.
Exactly. That's our point. Exactly. Thank you, J. Will.
What difference? Hold on. Because Jack asked a good question in the chat. What difference would having one woman in there make? Would it make you feel better? Is that what this is all about? Your feelings? Because you feel some type of way, but you don't have no actual
representation. Don't fucking matter.
No actual tangible thing.
If she shows some of the laws about our bodies, our own bodies, things that she can add and stuff like that.
So then, okay, y'all have y'all conferences. Y'all can have conferences.
No, they just want us in the kitchen. They want us to shut up and be in the kitchen. They want to decide everything for us.
Yeah. You know what? The way y'all argue, y'all need to be in the damn kitchen.
I know.
Because if you're gonna keep saying that, all I'm saying is that men have a right to have conferences about women health.
Yes, you do. But this is the White House we're talking about.
Like women do.
No, this is the White House we're talking about.
Hold on, wait.
There's a difference.
So if Camilla, whatever one it is, was in the White House and she was the president,
she wouldn't have done that.
No, you don't know what
she would not have done that.
You don't know what she would have done. You don't know her. You don't know what shook her hand. You don't know what she would have done.
Gino, please.
The point is, you don't want me to get it out because you know I'm about to show you.
Democrats are usually for inclusion.
If she wanted to have an all-woman conference on women's health, not a man in this country would have an issue with it.
Yeah, because it's women's health.
If she wanted to have a conference on men's health, not a man would give a damn.
She wouldn't have done that.
Nobody would care. Because I never heard a man
say, it doesn't matter. It's about representation because you represent the people.
Because he would, he understands more than this woman doctor.
But if we had to choose between a man and a woman, we would choose a woman.
If that's the case, then how come we can't have a woman president?
Because people ain't voting her in. That's why.
Now you want to talk about the people. I know. White House supposed to represent the people, right?
If you want a woman president, get more people to vote for. It's that simple. That's why. It's a simple answer to your question. It's not enough men.
No, I know.
It's not enough people. Y'all don't have a good enough candidate.
The way people think.
A good enough female candidate to win.
Women's feelings, women's concerns don't matter because
that's
this
lie.
country.
They just had a daggone conference about your health concerns.
Yeah, without one woman there.
It's never going to be good enough for y'all.
They can just say, we're talking about women's health. We need to have that conversation about women's health because if they really care about women's health, they would have at least one or a few women doctors in there.
No, you have to be thankful.
Like I said, you guys wouldn't appreciate in such a room if there's a conference of people talking about black issues. If there's not one or a few black people in there.
All right, stick with gender and stop trying to run the race. I hate when people outside our race do that shit. When y'all go to the race to try to prove y'all point when it's completely different. You know what I'm saying?
It doesn't matter what's black or Asian or whatever issue. That's what I'm saying.
To the gender. I already answered you on the race, so stop running back to that. I already answered you. I wouldn't care if all white people got together and they had a conference.
You personally wouldn't care.
People, I wouldn't care.
Are you saying the majority of black people wouldn't care too?
They've already done it. They already do it.
We're not talking about the past. Are you saying that today majority of black people wouldn't have a problem with it?
They probably wouldn't. Just like I understand. Listen, I'm not confused that y'all have an issue with it. I'm saying y'all don't have an argument, and I think a lot of black people would have an issue with it, and they would do it in an ignorant way, just like y'all are doing. Tammy just recently read up on where women even invited. You know what I'm saying? She still probably can't tell you what they were really talking about, or why is it an issue that they're having the goddamn conference when it's supposed to be something that's supposed to help or benefit y'all?
benefit us, but don't have us in there. Can't get off here.
I know.
How do you know the conversation didn't benefit you?
Yeah. Let's talk. Let's invite people who are managers, right?
How do you know that? You don't know that.
Let me invite a bunch of managers into a conference.
Conversation was you just assuming shit, bro. You just assuming.
Let's talk about the
A woman wasn't invited, so they don't care about us. No, full of shit, man.
Because y'all representing
you have no argument.
Representation.
Our house. So absolutely.
Just because you don't care about representation.
We don't have an argument, bro. We don't have an argument, bro.
We just said representation matters. You say the representation don't matter. You know you're lying.
Even if you want to have the black argument, right, of a black person not being there, that don't mean that there's not white people in there trying to make having conversations that benefit black people, bro.
But that's not an argument, though. That's not what we're saying.
Yes, exactly what you just said, my nigga. What you talking about? You said, will black people be upset if there was no black? Will black men be upset? Will me and you be upset if there was no black person in there and a bunch of white people was having a conversation about black people problems? And niggas said no.
Are you personally? But we're not talking. I'm not asking you personally. This again, we're talking about the White House. Right. We're not talking about just some average conference. If it's just some average conference,
my nigga.
It is the White House because Trump's in there.
Oh, Jesus Christ, bro.
Is it? So you guys said it was White House
because Trump's in there. You just assume that everybody in there don't give a fuck about women.
No one is saying that.
That's what I'm asking you. The fuck?
I know, but I'm not saying this. So why would you ask me that?
Because I'm trying to. Because I want to know an answer. Do you assume that everybody in that room?
Wait! I gotta read it. Wait! I got it. I'm reading what they were talking about. Can I please read what they were discussing? The talks focused on rolling back parts of the Affordable Care Act (ACA), especially whether to let states stop requiring insurance companies to cover essential health benefits, maternity and reproductive care. The proposed changes allow states to eliminate mandatory insurance coverage for maternity care, newborn care, pregnancy care, and birth care funding cuts. The broader legislative push also aims to defund organizations like Planned Parenthood. The critics advocating groups and Democrats argue the policies were harmful and constituted an attack on women's health. They point out that allowing insurers to drop maternity care and birth control made pregnancy and health care more expensive and harder to access for women, leading to widespread outrage over the complete lack of female representation in the room. That was the last part. The organization of lawmakers framed the changes as a way of lower overall health insurance premiums, reduce federal regulations, and give individual states more freedom to design insurance markets that fit local needs rather than enforcing federal mandates. That's what they were talking about.
That's what they're discussing.
Mm-hmm.
So
how was again?
They're looking for our best interest. Were they looking for our best interest?
Yeah. I asked the same question.
Really? Taking away.
The same question. How do you know that there weren't people in that room fighting talking on your behalf?
Exactly.
That's my question. That's the question that never answered.
They don't experience pregnancy, so of course they will understand. They will understand the hardship of pregnancy and stuff. Y'all don't understand.
You said you don't know. It's fine,
oh, you guys want to give them? Give them grace.
I want a pat on the back.
You don't know.
Yeah, that's what
you don't know. It's fine, bro.
Really? Is that what you think? Trump has those people come in there, and talk about that?
I don't know what the fuck Trump has people coming in there for.
Then why would you? Why would you think that they're looking out for our best interest? Then
do you know who's in there?
No, I don't. I told you, and you don't either.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Okay, then why would you ask me if I think that they're looking out for our best interest when you don't even know that too?
Seconds ago, so that's why I've been hitting like a lot of what ifs. All she said was they were in there talking about women's health. That sounds like a damn good thing. Now that she gets into details, they're having a debate on the budgeting on your insurance or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if they're talking about cutting it or if they're talking about increasing it.
They were talking about cutting it.
So are they
cutting it?
So if they have to have a discussion about it, right? That would
What are they
actually
cutting
mean-
that's benefit
Look,
for the women?
So if they're having a discussion on it, that would mean that there are probably some people for it and some people against it. Correct?
Please.
Oh, so you think they all were against? What's the
think
need to
they're
have a
all against
conversation
it?
about it for then?
If you think they all were, let me ask you: do you think? No. Do you think they all were against it? Yes or no?
Majority of them, absolutely. A lot of them, absolutely. They never got
What are you
pregnant.
basing that
They
on?
don't get periods. They don't get pregnant. So they wouldn't know
They
kids.
just
They don't
said,
get pregnant.
Tammy,
They would never
Tammy
experience
just
that.
said that they had what they were discussing, taking away.
They were discussing.
Sure, Jay
Yeah,
will.
take it
They were
away.
talking about taking
What
away.
are you
Now
basing that on?
Tammy just read it.
Are you
No,
crazy?
Listen.
Sharp behind bigot men.
No. I asked you. Do you think the majority of? Do you think that there were no men in there were on your side? You said
None of them. None of them.
You said
none of them were.
And what
Yes.
Nino asked you is, what are you basing that on? How do you?
Sure, because they were
How
talking.
do
The
you
main
know
topic.
that?
Main topic was talking about taking away. It wasn't
How to take away.
about taking away.
How to
or
take
should they
away.
not take it away? It's all taken away. So
should we take away?
Okay. And what if 51% of those men said no, we shouldn't take that away? Then what?
No.
none of them did.
How to
All they
take
said
away?
was-
Not should we take
What
away?
is? What
So
is?
did they take it away?
Did they take it away?
No, there's.
I understand, bro.
I'm telling you, though, that, like what she read did not mean they were all against it. There was no sides mentioned. Those were topics. If they all for taking it away, what the fuck they need to have a meeting about it for?
Niggas don't think shit all the way through.
Man, please.
I know.
Please. They don't care. It's just
I know.
fake
That's the
care.
Maybe they
Fake
don't care.
care.
You know what I'm saying? Maybe they don't care. You know, I don't care.
They care.
About what the meeting was or anything.
Do you think
I'm
it would?
just
Do
saying,
you think it makes sense for
my
them
main
to invite?
point was
You know,
that they have every right to do it, just like women have every right to do it. You can
Oh,
be
my
upset
goodness.
by it, but the reason
So this is why men will never be on women's side.
I don't get
Men
how
don't be on women's side.
Now that you
right.
know,
You repeat that right,
I'm not
Jack?
gonna be on
Yeah.
your side because you're never on ours. So look, I don't know what one woman would have did to help y'all cause, because the whole time Iraq screaming to the top of the lungs, you just have one woman there, and now you just want one woman there that's probably gonna get ignored by a bunch of men. You know what I'm saying? Who y'all claim is all against y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
Again, this is what the White House we're talking about. How many more times do I have to say that? When the White House represents the people.
The White House does not represent
The
the
White
people.
House ain't never represent the people.
Oh my gosh.
Never in the history of ever had the White House represent the people. Stop it.
We're not talking about the past, Jay Wills. We're talking about right now.
And then the White House definitely don't represent the people right now.
The fuck you talking
That's what I'm
about?
saying. It's supposed to. Otherwise,
How,
okay,
Sway?
never mind.
When?
I've never heard somebody from another country go, you know what I think about Americans? I think about the White House. You know what I'm saying? The White House.
See, if the White House don't matter, if it doesn't matter, then how come how come we haven't had a woman president then?
People in it, obviously.
What does the White House have to
Obviously,
do with a
Why-
woman?
Because why? Because what was the reason why? What is the reason why they refuse to elect
Why
a
we
woman
haven't had the
president?
woman
Because
president?
who's going to go against Putin?
Y'all ain't
Who's going to
vote
stand
for her.
10 toes
That's
down with
why.
Putin?
Because y'all ain't vote for her. That's why.
Exactly. Because
Majority of voters
Yeah,
are women.
because
Majority
people,
of voters are
because their
women.
viewpoint
Y'all
on
ain't vote for
women,
her. So get out of here
because this
with that
country's
shit,
still
man.
misogynistic. What else?
No,
The country
majority of
That's why they can't even have one woman fucking talking in that fucking conference room. Fucking misogynistic.
The majority of voters are women. The majority of voters are women, and y'all didn't vote for her. Y'all had two chances and said, "Nah, B, we gonna go with this white man." That's what y'all did. Fuck out of here.
Bunch of bigots in that room. So I would say.
You don't even know who was in the room. You just name call them. That's what I call it.
That's what they are.
My thing is this:
They
you,
are.
you have every right to be upset. You can be mad about nothing. I really think it's a bunch of nothing. That meeting ain't going to come to nothing, in my opinion. But all my whole argument was they have every right to do it because y'all could do the same thing if you wanted to. And if we ever do have a female president, I'm sure she'll do the same thing just to spite Trump.
Again, okay, then don't cry about the alphabet community. Stop crying about the alphabet community.
The crazy part is, Nino,
what the hell the alphabet community got to do?
They don't know if a man.
Like everyone's just reach in the bag and throw out random shit and hope it's.
They don't know if a man in that room said. They don't know if a man in that room said, "Yo, why ain't a woman in here?" They don't even know that. They don't know nothing about the conversation that went on, bro. Nothing.
They don't care if Jay Will shuts them out.
They didn't want women's opinion.
Sure, they didn't invite them.
Did not invite. We do not hear Cammy.
I'm not talking about the nigga who invite them. I'm talking about the people who are in the room.
And guess what? Clearly he invited those who supported.
That one person, y'all don't know if not one person in that room sat back and said, "Hey, why no woman in here?"
They did not do that. They were happy. There was no woman in there. No, they did not.
It doesn't matter.
They don't matter. It don't matter if he said, if he cared, he would have brought someone.
There's one person like, hey, how come there ain't no women? Did you invite women?
That's supposed to be something.
I know, right? Outcomes matter. Does the outcome not matter? No, if they got noticed that, you know, no, they purposely did not even invite a woman. So what are you saying?
You
invite like at least 10
in the corner, in the bottom right. Know nothing about what happened.
You don't know nothing too. Why are you assuming that there's one person there going, "Oh, how come there are no women?"
You don't know.
Jay Wills?
As long as we have our imagination.
Oh my God, yo, Jack. Walk lightly. What up, Jack? Just walk lightly.
You can walk wherever you
want. You're buddy, right?
Y'all not dictating shit.
About pearly things and shit. Ain't nobody talking about that bitch.
Yeah, that white Pepsi behind her. That she showed men, right? But she's still single and lonely with a wrestling with guys and still got put on the side. That dusty, nasty. Let me chill out, bro. Nobody worry about pearly things, my guy.
Oh,
now, Jack,
is my mic right?
What up, Jack? What up,
Jack? The whole point of bringing up the pearly things is not every woman shares your ideology. So why would having just one woman there do anything? Like if you had a woman in there like Pearly Things, would she be representing anybody on here?
Hell no.
Exactly.
No, you would think. What do you think is the right thing to do, Jack? Huh? What do you think is the right thing to do?
You talk
right. What's
the right thing to do?
Don't turn to us too, Bunny. Go ahead.
Hold on. In what instance? What is the right thing to do in what instance?
What up, everybody? What up?
What's up, Hassan?
What up?
A White House conference.
The panel.
No, stop it, Judas. White House conference. Talking about women's health. What do you think? White House conference talking about women's health.
We already had this conference, Jack.
No, I'm asking Jack.
I already mentioned that.
Look at Jay Wills. Look at Jay Wills trying to interview.
Okay, go ahead, Jay Wills.
I already mentioned that. Okay, you bring one woman in the room and she don't agree with y'all. She agree with whatever. She don't agree with y'all. Then y'all gonna be sitting there complaining still.
She's a dumb hoe.
No, like I said, representation. That's
yes.
Damn.
Go on, Jack. What do you think is the right thing for the White House to do? Go on, Jack. It's a conference.
Jack in the middle.
To be fair.
Dun 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 dun.
To be fair, I don't know if adding. I don't actually.
No. You know. Come on. If it was your White House, what would you have done?
Well, damn, let him answer.
If it was my White House, I probably would have done the same thing and had a room full of men.
Of course.
Give me 1 minute.
Why?
The reason for that is we want to stay on track, right? You know, try to take it one problem at a time and not bring in a bunch of shit that don't matter. You probably want to leave out everyone who's going to probably bring up anything and everything except the goddamn topic that we're trying to fix the problem.
Oh my God. So you red pill, right?
It's not even about being red pill. We were literally this whole come on
in here.
Cammy, this whole panel for the last 5 minutes is a perfect display of what I'm talking about. We were trying to get down to brass tacks and everything except the damn topic. Y'all kept bringing up assumptions that came out of nowhere, started assuming shit. I'm like, yo, where's these facts coming? Where are y'all getting these facts from? You just assume every man wants to, every woman to be like that was wild. I'm like, I don't even know. Like, how will we get anywhere with that kind of? It would have been a split room. They would have got nothing done.
So you talking? So you told me and Zach represent other women, a doctor and stuff like that. They're not talking about the base. They're talking about legislations and rights and stuff. And all. So are you really doing this right now, Jay? Because me and Zaza, you gonna throw us under the bus because that's how you originally feel, but you're gonna use us.
I'm not throwing anyone under the bus. I never said anybody was made bad arguments. You guys all had arguments that were sound, I guess. I'm not throwing anyone under the bus.
Like this man out here that's not
Riz Academy for life, yo.
No, Jackie.
Don't give them nothing.
Under the bus,
bro. We're giving them nothing today.
We throwing them completely under the bus, bro.
They just in their feelings because it wasn't the women there. Who cares? Who cares? What happened that warrants your anger? Like, what was the
look at the money. Shout out to women supporting financially.
Shut up, Tammy. Never mind. So let me read this. Zyrax sent the super chat for $5. She says, "Kick Jack back in the back room. I'm not having shit tonight." Oh Lord, look at that. Sorry, Jack. I hate to do it to you, but she paid the money.
Either that, it cursed out because Zaza was about to give you that word.
Hold on, because I got something else to announce. I want to give a shout out to Butterfly 42 Red, who sent me a $5 cash app. Appreciate you for that, Butterfly. Let me see. Make sure she didn't leave a message. No, she just sent the $5. All right, so let me play the appreciation video for Butterfly right quick. Let's get it. Appreciate you again, Butterfly, for that. Jack will be back at 11:23 if he's still there. All right. So moving on. What you got to say? I mean, we done with this topic because I think I kind of beat y'all up on it.
Yeah, you can go next topic. man, stop.
You ain't do no research, can you?
No, Nino, can you do this though? When what you call like in a little bit. I just want you to ask, like, do a poll. Does representation matter? When it comes to the White House, does representation matter? Please.
In the White House, what?
Does representation matter?
When they're discussing certain topics.
Representation what?
Yeah, does representation matter?
No, you're not going to ask of.
Oh, see? Look at that. Look, see?
No, I just asked you for what? Like, does representation matter?
No.
If they're in there
talking about, overall, football? Does representation matter?
About problems regarding
that's not a question. Representation matters.
Yes, it is. Mean? Does representation matter?
Representation in what? Representation of what?
I said at the White House. I'm talking about a government. Does representation matter?
When they don't run the government through the White House. That's what I keep trying to tell you. That's a daggone house the president lives in.
If the president doesn't do anything, if there's a service, then what use is him? Like what do you think he's there?
The place that matters is the Capitol building. That's where they change the laws and put
you don't think they work hand in hand? I don't understand.
They don't.
Okay.
They really don't. The White House, you know what the most happens that might be important? It requires one person. That's when the president sits down and starts signing executive orders. They don't have no real like meetings that change laws or rules that would affect anybody for real other than that shit. He might have meetings and talks with people, you know what I'm saying? But other than that, it's just like it's clear the work happens in the Capitol building.
See, this is what I'm saying, that you're being disingenuous. That's how you personally feel. But to say, is that how America feels? No.
You don't know how America feels.
Trump represents America. What are you talking about?
Why is your word stronger than mine when it comes to how America feels? I'm saying what actually happened. I'm speaking on bona fide facts that there's no real changes that happened in the White House. That's the Capitol Center. The White House is more like a fucking museum where tourists go in there to view the Oval Office and shit like that.
Okay, I'm done.
No, you're not.
I understand, like, the government's that they're inefficient, right? Or and if they don't run efficiently. Like,
so
I get that.
Should there be a woman in the
right?
White House?
But I'm talking about how it's supposed to run.
Should there be a woman in the White House at all times for every meeting? There should never be any type of
no.
That's what you're saying. That representation matters in the White House. So should there be a woman present for every meeting? For every time president wants to
but they were talking about women's health.
Be specific in your question. That's all I'm saying. Because in certain things, representation doesn't matter. I'm still trying to figure out how representation would have helped y'all during this meeting when y'all barely even know what they
whether it helps them or not doesn't matter. Talking about representation, you're saying that in a room there shouldn't be one person at least represent you, whether it's your race, your gender, whatever it is. I'm not saying it has to happen all the time, but if you're specifically talking about
all right, so then that means no more.
You say that there's not one woman doctor.
No more.
And they did it on purpose because they didn't invite any.
Yeah.
See, I would understand that they invited and no one showed up.
Conferences.
So. Why do you keep mentioning the female conferences?
I know. How come?
Because we're talking about gender. They do it then? We're talking about gender. You're saying that with the men doing it, but when I say when the women doing the same thing, why are we talking about women?
Talking about White House. If you got a problem, I don't care if other people do it.
You don't care about what they're doing, but
no, White House.
You're missing a point. We know. Right? That a conference in the White House. See, if maybe we're talking about this some random conference about women,
that conference in the White House could very well be a nothing burger. They might not do anything that affects y'all or benefits y'all based on this conference. You don't know enough about it to be talking about it. You don't even know enough about it to have an issue with it, but you do because you got baited in by a title and you just now read it. You know what I'm saying? And you still probably don't have.
Yeah, we were correct in our assumption.
No, you weren't.
They didn't like no
because
woman
there's still things that you don't know.
They purposely. When I talk about pregnancy,
because the first one, how do you know they weren't invited? How do you know they weren't invited? And look, Kevin read and they weren't invited.
Your assumption is that they didn't care because no woman was invited. That's your assumption, and you don't.
No, that's what you guys said.
They will. They literally did. They didn't invite women. What are you talking about?
Bro. I'm not fucking.
Nobody cares about you.
Nobody give a fuck about you, Cammy. Nobody cares about your opinion, nigga. Nobody cares. Who is the worst guy, bro? Who is the worst guy?
Ooh, okay, y'all crashing out over there. There's nothing shit that probably isn't gonna make a bit of difference in real life, to be honest. Let me read the super
talk
chat.
Like civilized people.
Let me read this super chat from Carl Anderson. Look. Carl Anderson, shout out to that guy. He sends $5. Of course, he about to do a simping right quick. He says, Zyrus, get their ass, girl. Yes, we should ensure all groups are represented, whether in the cabinet or as advisors. We the motherfucking peoples.
Thank you,
and
Carl.
that's fine. But my thing is, then that means no more all-female conferences then.
And we agree. I mean, I'm trying to see who's disagreeing with that. I never disagreed.
I know.
What's that sound? Oh, my bad.
You guys are okay with no woman. Me and Cammy have never once said that we're okay with no men.
Yeah, nobody never said that. Nobody never said that.
If all women want to discuss mental health, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I know. I don't give a shit.
You lie.
As long as it's beneficial, I don't care,
bro.
It's not that big of a deal. You just always want to be a part of something.
Hassan, CEO, does representation matter when it comes to the White House?
Absolutely.
Representation
What up,
matters
everybody?
in the White House. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, representation does matter. Can't it was no position to be me.
Look at God, bro.
Yeah. Oh, look at the men. Look at the male misogynist guy.
Why you gotta resort to name calling? I gave a reasonable answer, Rich. Why you yelling
I
at me?
know,
Yo,
exactly,
we didn't-
CEO. See, it be your own gender, right?
CEO.
Right? Y'all peep that, right?
No, ain't nobody
Said
called
that
him a
you-
name. I didn't call him a name.
I didn't call him a name either. Cammy the one who started calling names.
I did not say nothing to CEO.
I didn't say you said it to him. I just said you started calling names. But that's neither here nor there. CEO, you sound like you was underwater, brother. That's all.
We can't hear you now,
Oh,
though.
Nino, Jack's still in the back. Nino, sorry.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me.
And then after CEO, then Hassan. Go ahead, CEO.
And I said, as soon as I can. Oh shit, y'all heard me? Oh my bad. Oh, sorry. I was.
CEO, yeah, you cut off. So can you repeat your answer, please?
Like I was saying, yeah, representation does matter, but you can't fault those gentlemen because it probably wasn't no woman in position to be in that meeting. Right?
They didn't invite
I'm
them.
pretty sure
Exactly.
They purposely didn't invite him.
That
Yeah, they didn't even invite.
No. I don't think that's true. Unless you got proof, you can show me. Send it to Nino,
looked it
whoever's
up.
running the stream.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't invite.
I'm
any
just
woman?
trying to figure out how a bunch of wealthy, well-educated women are going to be the representation. That don't even make sense. Rich people
About
represent
our
poor
bodies,
people.
yes. But go ahead, CEO.
Women's health. That's it. Jesus Christ.
Rich, poor, we got the same body, right, Jack? Rich, poor, we got the same body parts. Oh, go
I
ahead,
know.
CEO. Yeah, I looked it up and everything about the actual case.
Yeah, but what we don't have is the
Talk about
same
poor
health care. We don't have the same health care. So
Oh my God. Moving the goalpost. Okay.
no, we don't. How's that? Do you even know what moving the goalpost
Yes,
is?
it is. We were talking about women's health, and now you're like, oh,
No,
talk
I'm
about women's
talking
health.
about what so if I'm moving the goalpost, that means Cammy moved the goalpost. I'm responding to what Cammy said. How am I moving the goalpost?
Were they talking about women's health, or were they talking about what we're considering women's health these days? Like, what was being discussed exactly in that meeting? Because it's a lot of things they're considering women's health. I don't think those men are trying to cancel y'all trips to the OBGYN. You understand what I'm saying?
They
So
trying to
it depends on
eliminate
what we consider.
benefits, pregnancy benefits and stuff like that.
No, read.
What type of pregnancy benefits are we talking about?
Read it, Cammy. Don't because you
Wait, let me look it
saying
up.
stuff that you didn't read before. You painting the narrative.
Wait, let me now.
She read stuff that she hasn't
Wait,
read
let me look
before.
it up
Damn,
now.
you know, really?
No, I'm saying she's saying stuff that
Let
she
me-
didn't read when she read it. She's painting a narrative. They trying to take away the. That's not what she read though.
Wait, where is it? Because I had it in my.
Oh, see now it's getting a little suspicious because you just had it. Where is that?
What? Hold on.
I deleted
is
the
the
tab. And
assumption
I
that
was
women
uploading. I was doing more stuff, and I could share my screen.
is the
That's not
assumption that
allowed.
women
Let me do this.
know their bodies better than doctors? Is that where we're going with? Is that why women
The
know?
men, yes, men.
No,
the way they're
that's not
coming
what
from,
they're saying.
and the wild thing is, from what they was talking about, it don't even sound like it had anything to really do about their bodies as much as it had to do with the insurance and shit like that. The care that they get in the financial part of it. So they're talking about money. So the
Okay,
whole
so
base
now-
of her argument falls on his face when you go over the topics, because yesterday when she brought this topic up, she was whining about, oh, woman's body, and you don't know how it feels on the inside. It has nothing to do with that shit.
I mean, were they like financiers or people who own hospitals? Because I guarantee a majority of those are probably men, if not all of them. Like, were there doctors? Who were this group
We
of
don't
men?
know if they were doctors, politicians. We going off what Cammy brought up.
Wait. Oh, okay. Here we go. That's just a tad. You know, I like to share the screen because now it's fitting. You know, saying, "Oh, you're being suspicious." So
Yeah,
that
he
means I
kind of was. I'm like, hold up, you just had it. Where is it at now? You know what I'm saying? I could say you. I
I
didn't
deleted
call
it
you a
and I was
liar,
uploading more
but
stuff.
I'm just saying it's a little suspicious.
I don't like the word suspicious. I don't like the word suspicious.
I'm
That's
cool with that.
I think it's the tag.
Go ahead,
Okay,
read
I
it
can
out.
read it.
Yeah, read it out.
In March 27th, pardon if I butcher the words, okay?
Oh,
Chill.
wait.
In March 2017.
Wait. This ain't it. Because you're talking about March 2017. It's 2026, Cammy.
That's what I was talking about.
You the
2026, Cammy.
Oh.
What are we
That's what I'm
doing
talking
here?
about. I said 2017.
Oh man.
Oh my God.
Which first I was using this as an example from yesterday. That's what I was using this as an example. But again, let me just read it. Jeez, bro. Do this.
Cameo some shit.
In March
Look at this.
2017.
It wasn't even doctors. It was a group of Republican lawmakers, which probably mean congressmen or some shit like that. So it's basically a group of male congressmen. You know what I'm saying? That if this is what you're talking about.
But is it?
Going off the
Yes.
that's what it says. It says in March 2. Let me read it since Cammy didn't want to read it. In March 2017, Vice President Mike Pence and an all male group of Republican lawmakers held a White House meeting to discuss proposed changes to the healthcare system, specifically the American Health Act. And it's the same one you had the picture on, because you said it was Trump, and here it's saying Mike Pence. So you talking about the same conference?
Well, I never mentioned Trump, but yeah, this is the same one.
Was Trump in the picture?
Trump wasn't in the picture.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Mike Pence
Yeah.
Mike Pence was Trump's vice
They're
president.
She's upset about something that happened 9 years ago. This is crazy.
No, I know why now.
This shit
Oh
wild,
shit!
bro.
This is Mike Pence. Mike Pence was the one who started the Mike Pence room, where he says he's never going to be alone in a room with a woman.
Oh, word? Oh,
Yeah, I remember that too.
He definitely said that shit.
Come on, Cam. We done had a whole nother.
I know.
This is a waste of conversation, man.
I know.
Jesus Christ.
Cammy, my blood pressure up and shit, man. It's crazy, man. Hey.
Damn, a whole crash out.
Non-existent.
I wish
guys
it was-
I thought this shit just happened or took place like 5 days ago.
Crash out, bro. I got 3 crash outs left. It's crazy, bro.
Damn, I got beat up by Zyrex for that. Oh shit! God damn.
I wasted $5. Hey.
Damn. And that's why they
It's
should
all right,
have
guys.
a
No
woman.
waste.
That's right.
Oh my
I heard
God.
Zyrex
What's
yelling
that
at the
topic,
link
bro?
immediately.
But if they were talking about doctors in health, I probably would say at least the most senior doctors, which who knows if they're women, because women tend to retire early because their bodies kind of give out a little sooner. So if they're talking about the oldest people there, who knows if women would even fall in that category. So I don't know. How would they determine who's going to these groups? I don't know. That's something you would have to get with the White House. How would they select? If they're just going by women, I hate that fake fucking representation where we're just gonna pick any random person who looks black but you don't know anything about this motherfucker. I don't know. I'm sick of that shit. Like people just
Wait. Let me say something right quick. Now that we know that it wasn't doctors, you know what I'm saying? It was lawmakers, you know what I'm saying? Probably congressmen, Republican congressmen at that, you know what I'm saying? Now, does it make a little more sense that it might have been all men?
Yeah, because they weren't specific. Did they say that they were talking about women?
They were talking about the Obamacare, and I believe they held that meeting.
No, okay then.
Yeah. I believe they held that meeting because even though it's called the Affordable Care Act, the prices that the insurance companies was charging the government was going through the roof. So they were trying to put a cap on that.
See, I told you it sounded clickbaitish. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't hear nobody else talking about this shit. You know what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, Kay was like, "Oh my God, he just had a conference with all men about women's health, and they don't know nothing about their periods." It's just, come on, man. Jesus.
Well, that's just that would be a terrible assumption. Why would they even invite men who wouldn't know about periods? Like that don't even make sense. Like,
CEO, if it was your White House and you're holding a conference, right? And you 100 doctors talking about women's health, what would your conference look like? The doctors, who would you invite?
Well,
All
I
men?
would try to even out. No, I wouldn't have all men. I would even it out. But if we're talking about money, it's definitely going to be all men, right?
No, I
And
said
I'ma tell
women.
you
No,
why.
women's health.
Because women's health, okay. So yeah, 50-50. It'll be half men, half women, or 70-30 in the
So let
men's
me ask
favor.
you. Let me ask you.
Thank you, CEO.
Let me ask you something, CEO. Why wouldn't your answer be like you're having a meeting? Let's say there's a meeting of 20 doctors. Why wouldn't your answer just be the top 20 doctors?
I will get the top 20 doctors, but then it's the optics, right? See how we taking a picture from 9 years ago and taking it out of context?
So it's not going to be the
we
top
want to
20.
make sure the optics is right.
So it's not going to be the top 20 then.
Well, yeah, it won't be the top 20. It'll be the top.
It'll be like the top 19
women,
and then like
top
number
10 men.
345.
I said 100. So out of 100, not one. So say not one woman doctor is up there.
No, you said out of 100 doctors.
Yeah.
Pick the top 20. How you would you want to have 100 doctors in the fine? Maybe there are some women in there. I would agree, but that's not the situation. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good analogy because there wasn't 100 people in that picture. You know what I'm saying? Yes, if there were 100 guys, you know what I'm saying? They said they was getting the top doctors, and there wasn't a woman in that group. Then yeah, that would be a fallacy because I'm sure there'll be some top women doctors out of.
I've been saying 100 the whole time. It was like 100 and not one, and you're like, no.
It wasn't 100. That don't make no sense, Irx, because there wasn't 100 guys in that picture.
No, we thought it was 100. That's what I said. Out of 100, you can't find one.
You didn't even know if it was doctors or lawmakers.
No, it doesn't matter.
I said 12. It was dozen. 12.
It was 12 people. Yeah, so yeah, you can just not have one. Yeah, I can see the top 12 doctors being men. Yeah, it's possible. It's just like it could be possible. The top female doctors could be women.
So
It's possible.
all 12 gotta be the top, not just one or two. Oh my god, bro.
No,
Sorry,
what I said.
Can I ask you a question, Irx?
Are y'all doctors women? Are y'all doctors when y'all go to the women doctor?
Well,
when y'all go
yes,
to the doctor for your lady
yes,
part,
they're women.
Are they women?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
My doctors,
women, yes.
my girl's doctor, is a woman.
Yes.
Because that's what y'all more comfortable with. And that's why, because I did research on it, that's why the number of male gynecologists is dropping. Because women don't really want a male doctor. It's not about the best for them. It's about who they feel comfortable with.
Yeah. Because we want a woman, because a woman wouldn't,
Me, I want the best.
So you say that a woman would know how, know more than a man, how like the thing works down there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, she probably would know more than me. She might be the best at it, sure. Because everything she knows, you have to go to school and learn. What are you talking about? Everything she would learn that could help me in a doctoral way, you know what I'm saying? She would have to study in a book just like a man would.
And she may even know a little bit more because she's a woman, because she has the actual person where to go through things that men may never go through. It's just some things. It's just a gender may not even experience or understand because they don't have it, bro.
I don't agree with that.
Or even insecurities, or even insecurities and stuff like that. That she can reassure, say, hey, this is part of it, stuff that she can understand, relate to a woman compared to a man would. It's just relate.
Can I
Part of
ask something?
comfortability and stuff like that, and it's just. He can, all that good stuff. So yes, absolutely. Go ahead, Jack.
Okay, so the problem I have with this, it just needs to be a woman up there, is that if you guys are Democratic, what would make you think that they would even bring a Democratic woman there? They would definitely bring a Republican woman whose views mirror their own. They will definitely bring, if they got to bring any woman into that shit, this is why I said the representation shit is stupid.
Yeah, they were Republican.
If they have to bring a woman, they're going to bring a woman who's going to do what the fuck they say. And if she's not, they're not going to bring her or any other woman. If they try to pass some shit in a specific kind of way, they're going to hire a woman who thinks and acts just like them. So I don't get the representation there. This is how people get fucking led off a bridge. Just because a person's black don't mean they got your fucking best interest for you.
Well,
especially if they rich. Yeah. They throw all of us under the bus. That's why I'm like, yo, that representation shit don't even matter half the time because them motherfuckers are representing their own interests and they're gonna use us to fund whatever lifestyle they got. They don't give a fuck about us like that. So that's why I'm like, representation, unless it's an actual down on the ground woman who fucking, I don't even know. An average woman don't even know that much about her. They get them body. I mean, shit, half of them don't even know they can only get fucking pregnant in a 10-day span. Shit. What I'm trying to say is, who would be the perfect woman to represent all regular working women or stay-at-home women? They're probably not going to be someone who's getting brought to the White House. It's going to be like some highly educated career woman who probably ain't never been married. And the only thing y'all have in common is that y'all both got vaginas. And I don't understand how that would even make sense.
Yeah, and just she's a female doesn't mean she's a good doctor. I know some women that have had female OBGYNs perform surgery on them and they fuck some shit up. I want the best person. You know what I'm saying? I get it. Y'all women are a little more skittish than men. I want the best doctor. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going, oh,
I'm not talking about
he knows
you
more because
to serve you.
God, can I finish what I'm saying? Jesus Christ. Like I said, I want the best doctor. I'm talking about me. I can't speak for anybody else. And I think it's kind of weird when people do that. I don't knock people for what they want. I understand that women would prefer a female doctor. I'm just saying I see the benefits of just having the best person do the job. You know, that's what I thought women would fight for. You know, instead of just hiring a man because he's a man, hire the best person for the damn job. If it's a woman, it's a woman. If it's a man, it's a man. I guess that works until you know it's not in your benefit.
That stupid talking point, that affirmative action talking point. Come on.
But if you call it that, I'm just saying that's what y'all asked for, right? That's what equality is, right?
It don't matter, Nino.
Equality and opportunity. Right?
Oh gosh.
I'm not. Yeah, but there's certain things that it's just why that biasness.
Yeah, to think that people are just going to hire just for the sake of class. Come on.
Does anybody know which doctor field women are the most in? It's a genuine question. Like, are they like surgeons, or where is the majority of the female doctor? Does anybody know? I don't know.
I don't know. No, I don't know.
We're talking again. The premise was the White House. To say the White House, they have access to 50 states.
White House, and
they're
we
sitting
just
out
established this was 11 years ago.
Oh,
Cammy's just doing investigations right now.
He's still stuck on the White House.
Yeah, because that was the original premise, that it was the White House, not what we personally, like a conference in Las Vegas or LA, whatever. We're talking about the White House here. Jesus.
Doesn't matter. Like I said,
the reason why is because if they're like all orthopedics or something like that, or if they're just pediatrics, how would that help women in general if like they're not even in the field of like studying women's body?
Talk about women's health. They're gonna invite orthopedic, someone who specializes in feet. Come on.
Look at my screen real quick. It's about to answer we're the top specialties with majority of women, pediatrics and OB
pediatrics. That's pediatrics.
Oh, yeah, pediatrics.
That's probably why he brought it up, because he already knew the answer.
So it looks like a majority of the women doctors prefer to work with kids.
Work with kids and work with other women. Yeah.
And work with the lady parts.
Gynecology, dermatology.
Yeah, and that's the second one. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Surprised it's not psychology.
I think it was on the last part, I'm not mistaken.
They can fake. They be faking those, Nino. Look at Dr. Bryant.
Oh, wait.
All right. Well, I guess we can move along, because I'm kind of upset we could be arguing about nothing. That shit, Hammy, you gotta do your due diligence. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm gonna say. That shit is 2017.
Yeah, that's why I stopped reporting on the news. That shit, trying to get everything right. You get even one sentence wrong, they come after you. So. Yeah, I stopped doing the reporting on the news because it's hard getting all the facts straight, especially when they don't tell you much of shit. It's crazy. No, there was a lot of assumptions being thrown around off of just. I just don't understand how y'all go from 0 to 100. That assuming that every single man is just don't have mothers, wives, children, or any women that they care about. That they're just gonna automatically say, "Fuck all these women, take away their rights, throw them in the kitchen." Why is that the assumption? That's just wild.
We went to the extreme, Jack. Nobody ever said that. Nobody said all that. Now try again.
Well, let's try this topic.
I'm gonna stay on mute. I think I caused enough problem today.
Should household expenses always be split 50-50? And I think, what was your answer, Cammy? I forgot.
I said majority yes if y'all can afford it, but like if somebody's a doctor or so like that, y'all might gotta, one might pay a little bit more than the other. I'm not saying the other one may not pay at all, but like if y'all got Josh that pay similar amounts, yeah, I should say 50-50. You know what I mean? Most households, but if somebody's not making as much, then they might do 25 and 70 or something like that. Maybe they do the water and groceries, and the other one do that. Like it distribute the amount of money the person's making. So yeah, that's my most yes, depending on the household and how much they make. Not all households, not every household should.
Let me bring Team Fatty to the stage. I guess they finished over there on Ladies First. Let's get it. Fatty, what's good, man?
Fatty was good, bro.
Hi, friends. Is that you, Nino? You have a cricket?
Yeah. I had one all summer and finally.
Is the cricket called you Pinocchio because you're lying and shit?
Nah, I haven't lied all day. It's Cammy up here, pretty much lying with her.
Yeah, but that's regular. Cammy lying is like a
Yeah. Hush.
Who is winning, by the way? Before y'all go back to the thing.
Let's not even go back to that old topic, bro. It's been like bloodbath.
Yeah, they getting their asses handed to them right now.
Yeah, I think Nino winning because when I got here, Rizzy and Zyrax.
Of course, no one's gonna say me and you, Cammy. Of course.
Damn, look
Yeah.
at y'all.
You were yelling.
Wow.
Jay Wills was yelling too. Jay Wills was yelling.
If y'all are winning, y'all let CEO finish. There's no
I know, right?
Yeah, see, there you go. There you go. I'm rocking the colors though.
Hey, and I appreciate you on a paint shot. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, CEO. You know what I mean? I appreciate you.
Funny, CEO, because earlier you said representation matters means you were on our side, and then now you're gonna go, oh, Nino's winning.
Well, you got to be honest, right?
I said, Zyrax. I said, I clicked the link when I saw you were yelling. I just got off the panel with Fatty. I saw you were yelling. I clicked the link to try to calm it down. That's all that happened. But I made the assumption that I made the assumption that y'all were losing. Yeah, no, it's just that I wanted to calm it down. So that's why I came in with the voice of reason. You even said thank you. So why are you coming at my neck?
Yeah, because you agreed with me.
You was trying sweet talking.
I know you agreed. You agreed with me.
I did agree that if it was about women's health, it should be 50-50. I got you. But to answer Fatty's question, I answered it honestly. I answered your question honestly. I answered Fatty question honestly. I'm not picking sides. I'm just here. But I'm rocking your colors.
You did pick sides and you said Nino's winning. Come on, CEO.
Hey,
how could y'all win?
Brother CEO is just here, bro.
Yo, Jay Will, stop it. I know what you're trying to do. Hush your mouth. Nobody want to hear you right now. You just a cheerleader.
Brother CEO is just here. Y'all being haters, bro. Damn.
Man.
My opinion wouldn't matter anyway. I'm biased. You already know.
Yes, you are, Jack.
Yeah, Jack. We see. And guess what, Jack? I'm gonna turn into a rabbit later.
I would have just said. Look. If I would have said who won, then it would have just came off as biased. So that's why I just did.
Okay. Let me ask Fatty this. Let me ask Fatty this question. No, let me ask Fatty.
No.
Yeah, let me ask Fatty. Oh, I can't ask Fatty.
You can answer the question. Nino is winning. Yes, he's winning.
Because the reason why is you're going to paint a narrative.
No, I'm not.
You're not going to bring up.
How's it paint a narrative? No, how's it paint a narrative?
Tammy's argument was false. She didn't do her due diligence on the topic. You know what I'm saying? She's talking about something that happened 9 years ago, like it was yesterday.
No, I know, I understand that. But then my question, I asked the question that I asked CEO. I asked you that, and I asked, what's
finish talk.
Oh damn, y'all fighting. That's crazy.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, it was getting bloody up here.
Y'all worse than Fetty and Ali. That's crazy. I never saw that.
I wasted the crash out, bro.
Me and Jay
the worst part, Fatty, is they were out for blood.
When we finally figured out what the actual conference was about, Zyrex ended up having to admit that now it makes more sense that it was all men there. You know what I'm saying? So that shows that I won.
So Nina, but you know what's funny? This is what I'm talking about.
I caught like 3 strays
yesterday on Cammy's show. When I googled that the desert was actually more dangerous than the jungle, I conceded. I was Grace. I said, you know what? I was wrong. I thought that was more difficult to survive on the thingy, and I conceded. So, Zyrex, can you do that too, please?
No.
Of course they can't do it.
Damn, Zyrex.
No, because no. Okay, let me ask you this, Brad. When it comes to the White House, should representation matters? To the White House.
The White House, like the president, where the president sleeps?
Like, should representation matters to the White House? Yeah.
Representation of what? Just
exactly. Thank you. Checkmate.
No,
that's exactly what I said.
How come when I asked CEO that he understood it?
No. Because what is exactly on the White House? Can you elaborate?
Like because at first,
other than the president, what is on the White House?
No, because first we thought that it was the White House that had a conference, right, of doctors talking about women's health, and it was all men, not one woman doctor. That was the original premise. And so I'm asking you, is that right? Like, should representation matter?
On that situation specifically, I definitely think that matters. I think it's a terrible look.
Thank you.
For having a conversation about women's bodies and there's no woman on there. It's like having a conversation about black people and have no black people on there.
Thank you.
On that situation, if you just regular representation,
that's all I was talking. That's what
that's all I was saying.
At least have representation.
Damn, Nino, they got you like that, Nino. That's fucked up, man.
No, because I can't talk. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I pointed out that they had all female conferences where they went over men's health. So I said it's only fair if they can have all women conferences on men's health, that they can have all men conferences on women's health.
Sure,
and all they keep yelling about is the White House, but the White House is nothing more than a damn museum. The real laws and shit have changed at the Capitol, not the White House. So it doesn't matter what meetings they're having at the White House. Only thing that matters out of the White House are executive orders that the president signs. And then to come to find out, it wasn't a committee of doctors. It was 12 guys, 12 lawmakers discussing goddamn Obamacare. You know what I'm saying? But Cammy didn't do her due diligence to research it, which is why I was asking questions, trying to figure out, well, were they women invited? You know what I'm saying? How do you know they didn't want any women there? But they're arguing off the basis of something that didn't even happen, that didn't exist. And that's why I feel like I won.
Okay,
because I got to prove that they mad about nothing. She read a goddamn title and got triggered.
So now that I heard Nino, I agree. I think we all can agree. Yes, it's Cammy's fault. She never prepared. I'll be right back. I'm going to eat my burger, but I'm listening. Thank you very much. Nino Nation forever.
Oh,
Reed's Academy never.
Bias.
Hush.
Oh Lord, everybody got
And
it.
you're
That's
so
bullying.
so I appreciate
That's
it.
bullying. You got to agree with you, or you're gonna be mad.
No, because Fatty said never. That's bias right there.
Maybe.
He didn't say, Nino 1, Cammy 0 or whatever. He said never.
Nino Academy forever.
No, too late, Daddy. Too late.
Cammy Academy sometimes.
Too late.
Yeah. Let's the next topic. Let's get to the next topic, bro.
Yeah. Oh, my bag. It's about should hold on, let me put it out right quick. Should household expenses always be 50-50? Now, what I would ask you is your answer is basically it depends on what they're making. It doesn't always have to be 50-50 because one person could be making more than the other. Right? Is that correct?
Yeah, you know what I mean. I mean, they can still put in their expenses for the household, but it may not be the same amount. Yeah, that makes sense.
So even if it's the woman that
someone might flip majority,
and the man he just putting up, let's say 25%. Because
if he's making more money, how would she? You know, how would he even? They do, yeah, absolutely. If I'm making more money than him, I would contribute to the household. Majority, I wouldn't care to do that.
Okay.
No, house husband is a person that ain't doing nothing.
The correct answer is no. Right? House expenses should not always be 50-50 because the wages is not going to match, right? But household responsibilities should be 50-50.
Anybody else want to take a stab at it?
Like what?
And Jay Wills for some reason disagreed with me because I thought it was just common sense, but he wanted to have a whole argument and everything. So why should every household be 50-50, Jay Wills? When we all know that, like I said, wages should be different and all this kind of stuff.
Y'all
not responsibilities pay. Oh my God! Still talking points.
Okay.
I let him answer.
It's fine. Y'all want to work? You working? Pay some of these bills. Pay these bills, nigga. You got a job. I got a job. How much? No, hold up. Calm down. Relax. How much is the difference? That really, bro? Because black men are not making that much more than black women. Asian men are not making that much more than Asian women. No. White women, white men are not making that much more than white men, and so on and so forth, right? And this is the talking point that women say: you gotta do it in your same socioeconomic level, dude. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all making around the same amount of money, why not pay 50% of them bills?
Good point. I would ask. I would ask
about real life.
I would ask in real life, right?
That's happening in real life.
If let's say it's the situation you're saying, Cammy, where one person is making a lot more than the other, so they have to carry the brunt of the bills. Should the other person that's making less, should they be actively trying to make more so they can provide more to the household responsibility? I mean, the bills.
I mean, if they want to. I mean, if the household is working fine, they doing a little bit, but they also doing majority of the housework and stuff. They may be feeling they may not do most of the bills, but they doing a little bit here and there, but they taking care of the household and stuff like that. And while the person that's doing most of the work outside, they come home, they may be tired a little bit more and stuff like that. The person, you know what I mean? Because they pay majority of the bills. So I think the person that has, may not be doing as much, or and probably not doing a job that's maybe more more straining compared to the person making more money, right? They do that and do the household stuff. If that household is okay with it, you know what I mean? If that's what they want to do. Now they want to make more money to make things easier, sure, but it depends on the household. But if that person is okay with doing, like I said, paying most of the bills, but the other person may not be doing that, maybe paying a little bit, but they're doing, majority of the housework, I think that can fill out the part of the not doing a lot of bills. That makes sense. So it can work in different ways.
Most people is making around the same amount of money. Most people is in paycheck to paycheck. Most people who are dating, the man is not making a significant amount more than the woman, bro. They're not. So why is it that she can't contribute 50% to the bills? Bro?
We're not talking about if they can. I said if they can do 50-50. I'm talking about every household isn't like that, so I'm not gonna say
The
every household should
majority,
be 50-50.
Cammy,
Okay, well, those
the
people
majority
that's
of
not
households
majority
are like
are,
that. What are you
sir, he
talking
said
about?
all. He said all. That he didn't say majority. He said all.
The
So I'm
majority
saying
of
a lot.
households
Okay,
are like
well, the
that.
people that's not doing it, they are part of it.
This
They're
is
a part of
just
the they are
No,
part of
they're
the
not.
freaking population. You can't do it. All means everybody. Okay, let's not
no. That's some
play
bullshit.
with
The
words. Let's
majority
not play with roles.
the
Let's
majority
not
of
play with
people,
words.
the majority of
Let's not
people
play
are not
with
doing that, fam.
words. Let's
The
not
majority
play
of people are
with
not doing that,
words.
fam.
Let's not
Okay,
play with
I understand.
words.
You never had a job before. You don't really know where it is. The majority of people not doing that. That's a small,
Okay, wait. Can I ask you a question?
small
It's majority.
percentage.
It's majority
That's a
all.
small
It's majority.
percentage.
It's
That's a
majority.
small
Word majority.
percentage, man.
It's the word majority all. It's the word majority all. Answer my question.
Christ. No, fam.
No.
Okay.
No, it's
please
not. So no, but that doesn't matter.
And I said if people are making similar wages, they should do 50-50. I said that. But I know there are people out there that have big different wage gaps. So I wouldn't
That's
say
a
they should do
small
50-50.
percentage.
But,
Most
okay,
people
it's
not
still
doing
part of
that
the population.
shit, man. They're not
CEO.
doing that shit, bro.
The word, the
That
spicy
shit
say
not
all, right?
happening.
So even the people that are small, aren't they not part of the population? They're not part of the example?
Yes, it's
Right, Mama?
because it says all, even a small percentage is part of the example. Yes.
Thank you.
for that
And I
question
even
you just
acknowledge
asked.
the one that has similar. I said they could do 50-50.
But the information that he's given, that most people are not, like, the man is not making that much more when they're in a relationship. It's probably what, if she might be making $23 an hour, he might be making $30 an hour. That's not much more, you know.
Mm-hmm.
That's why my original answer was the answer. No.
$7?
It should not always be 50-50. Yeah, $7 pay difference is not that much. Over the span of a year. No, it's not that much.
See, if your coworker has a $7 raise and you didn't, you saying that that's only a little bit?
We're talking about, you said my coworker now. Now, if I'm doing the same job and they got that raise and I didn't, yeah, that's a lot, because I should have got that raise as well, especially if I'm doing the same work. But to what Jay Wills was saying, in relationships, she might be bringing home $1,500. He's only bringing home $2,000. That's not that much, especially to cover all the bills. So, you know, it's not that much.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, that's not that much. But when you said $7 an hour, I'm like, oh shit, that is a lot. That's a lot.
I wanted to see if Zyrex agreed with Cammy said, that if one is making more money, the other should pick up more on the housework.
Yeah.
So what if one is paying for everything? Should the other person take up all the housework?
Yeah, I mean, if they're just at home.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that include making a sandwich?
Oh my God. Sometimes I'm tired. He should come home and make his own damn sandwich because he got hands. And sometimes he wants to. He wants to make him. If he wants to make himself a sandwich, then yeah, I'm not gonna. No, I'll make it for you.
So you probably work better.
You can't make that man a sandwich.
Zyrex, would it be wrong with me asking for a sandwich from my wife right now?
No. If my husband asked me for a sandwich, of course I don't have a problem with it. But Nino has a problem with it. But sometimes I'm like, no, if he wants
to dry ass sandwich, bro, it's crazy.
I never said that.
No mayo. God,
at least he got a sandwich, Jay Wills.
I know. Better than nothing did.
It's gonna be bread and some turkey meat. That's it, bro.
And even
that's what you're gonna make for your girl.
No lettuce.
I don't make that
mayo,
kind of sandwich.
No mayo.
PB&J. That's good enough.
Ooh, I love PB&J.
Okay.
Good old boy.
Yeah, that man kid sandwich, bro.
Yeah. And the joke aside, I do agree with it. And like even when it comes to housework, like if they got like grass and stuff, the guy's probably gonna do lawn mowing and fixing things. So I mean he's still gonna do things probably here and there. But like majority like the regular stuff, especially they got kids. Yeah, I don't think it's a problem. Shoot. I mean, who want to live in a dirty house anyway? So somebody got to do the cleaning.
Just because my husband comes home that he wants to make himself a sandwich or whatever, that don't mean I don't want to make him one. Nino.
Well, I didn't say. I asked the question, and you the one that popped off talking about some. He can make his own sandwich.
Because I know what you meant by that.
Because you're trying to be facetious, Nino. We know what you're trying to do. So if you want to say sandwich, make that sandwich.
Explain.
You're trying to make it seem like I don't want to make him a sandwich.
Explain to me how the expectation that if I ask my wife who doesn't work to make me a sandwich, she should just make me one. How is that facetious?
Make me a sandwich, woman. We know what that kind of time is.
Nope, I didn't say that. I said he asked for one. See, you got to add some extra in order to have a point. I'm just saying that, hey, if I'm working, I'm paying all the bills. I'm making sure you got a roof over your head, food in your stomach, clothes on your back. Everything you do come from me. You know what I'm saying? If I come home and say, hey, can you make me a sandwich? Why isn't it sure? Instead of you can make your own damn sandwich.
Me and Jaja agree with that, but earlier
that's not what she said. That's not what she said.
She agreed. Jaja has no problem making food for a man, but
I know she doesn't. But you see the response just from the suggestion. That shows her. Yeah. To me, it sounds like she would do it begrudgingly.
No, you being gaslighting. You gaslighting her. You gaslighting her because of the sandwich thing.
You know you don't see.
Jaja, you peeped that, right? Jaja, you peeped that, right?
That sandwich she ain't gonna make with no love.
See,
no
look
love
at
in that sandwich.
Look at Jay Wills. Look at that. Look, not even good thing.
She gonna give him a here nigga damn sandwich, bro. Damn, bro.
Jay Wills, you know why?
Damn.
Jay Wills, do the wives at the warehouse make you sandwiches? I know you don't got a woman, right?
Man.
But I know you don't got a woman. So do the wives
and we know you ain't got nobody making sandwich for us. You just making sandwich for that poster on your wall. So it's fine. Yeah. Anyway.
Wait, what?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
You hear this, right?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
It's embarrassing. You know I'm right. So you say stupid stuff, but go ahead.
I say stupid stuff, but you got a picture of a fat ass nigga on your wall. It's fine. Anyway.
Yo. Well, he's fat, right? So he must be eating something, right? He's fat, right? So he must be eating something, right? Go ahead.
Something that's not made by you. Something ain't made by you. Because he don't.
I'm gonna take a page.
Wait. Then you said, wait a minute, Jay Wills. Didn't you say that? Jay Wills. Then you said that I'm feeding my poster. So which one? Am I feeding or I'm don't?
He don't like you.
Which one is it?
I ain't say you was feeding him. I said you make it for the poster. I ain't say you was feeding him. He don't like you. It's fine. That's why he talk about your mom and your sister, and you still love him. It's fine.
Oh, you really fucked it.
Anyway.
No, wait, how he punked you?
Anyway.
Is that how he punked you?
And Hassan and Jack. It's your turn.
But it's fine.
He did, but we're not gonna go there. You was slivering and everything. Because I was your daddy. You was on your knees. And you was stalking him. And you was stalking him out.
Nobody believes your stories. Nobody believes your bullshit, your lies. Your lies. We know you gonna get on your knees for him, even though you talk shit about the family.
Hey.
That's fine.
Hey, we gotta chill. It's starting to cross the lines.
Jack is on. Go ahead. Have some order.
I'm gonna take a page out of the woman's book and say the person who elects to stay home with the kids should be the person to pay the less bills. We all know which side that's gonna land on, but that's my opinion.
I'm mad because I can't find the question I just had.
I didn't even talk.
Household chores should be household bills should be 50-50. I think that was the question, right? Should household bills be split 50-50?
Yeah, I'm talking about the next question though. Go ahead, y'all can keep talking about this one though. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry.
Go ahead, Hassan. I think you and Fatty are the only two that has the answer.
Oh, but what about what was the question again?
Should household finances be split 50-50?
Oh no, I mean it should be like the guy mostly, unless the guy is sick and can't work. then yeah, it should be 50-50. My
Period.
opinion.
She's saying period, and she just what?
Bullshit.
Wow, her answer just
We
changed
can do,
just like
we
that.
can, we could do, it's okay to do 50-50, but if a man pays more, it's definitely hot. I'm just saying.
What about if a woman pays for it?
Y'all supposed to be providers. Pay.
Lord have mercy.
Providers, right? Providers.
What
don't
about
say
what y'all
anything.
supposed to
What
be?
y'all
Y'all
say.
don't do shit y'all supposed to be.
She said she was gonna take care of Shuki.
Can't even make it damn.
Whoa, see now you, yo. Well, I never said that on my own.
You can't make a sandwich.
My bad for temporary time, bro. It's for temporary time. Not
Sorry,
full time.
sorry,
My
y'all.
bad, bro. My bad, bro.
Jaja, you see this? But I want to remain feminine. Not,
Well, wouldn't that 50-50 situation that Hassan just said, wouldn't that just make women say, I can do the bad all by myself? You're going to be over here being sick and I got to pay all those bills. I might as well go live on my own and collect alimony or whatever. When they just, that wouldn't work for most women. They wouldn't agree with that. So,
Blanco, what's good, man?
They're doing family.
Hi, Papi.
How's everybody doing?
Blanco, what's good,
What
bro?
up, Bump? What up?
Good.
Repeat what you said, Jack, because I didn't hear. My bad.
no, Hassan said something about the condition that women should pay 50-50 if the man is sick or something like that. But I'm like, yo, that sounds like the conditions of stress that women constantly say they gotta pay bills, take care of the kids, and probably take care of your sick ass too. They're gonna dip out on one of those responsibilities. Most likely, they're gonna leave your ass and go live on their own with the kids. So that's not a good scenario.
I found the question too.
or like,
But if you're doing what you're supposed to do, then you wouldn't have to worry about her dipping out, now would you, Jack?
yeah, shit, like I'm saying, like, you
Doing what you're supposed to do is.
yo, Jack,
What does that mean, Zarex? What can he do to make her not leave if he becomes injured to the point where he can't work anymore? What would he need to be doing to keep that from happening?
No, because Hassan said that he should be paying all the bills, right? But unless he gets injured, and then she would have to help.
Yeah, I agree. If you're a married man, you should probably be paying the bills. I don't agree with the whole boyfriend girlfriend shacking up shit where y'all should be splitting bills on that. But if you're a husband, you need to be taking care of your family so that the wives could be at home taking care of the kids in the house and not have that added stress. Besides, there's some statistic out there that married men make more, but that's probably because they're motivated to go for jobs that pay more. So that's usually why that split happens. Because when you don't really have to provide for somebody, you probably just gonna be more lackadaisical with it. You probably just take whatever job that comes.
Mm-hmm.
But if your whole family's future depends on your one income, you're probably gonna take the higher paying jobs, the longer hour shifts and shit like that. So
the benefit.
if you're married, pay the bills. If you guys are shacking up or in a situationship, y'all should pay for your own shit because you guys aren't really obligated to take care of each other like a husband and a wife are.
I think that's fair.
My bad, I was muted this whole time.
Oh, okay.
I never even got to answer the question. I think about it. I think that should be the goal. The way society is moving now, where women want equality. I think that if you're in a relationship, you should want to put up your part. Now, I hear Cammy's part about the housekeeping you could pick up in that area or whatever. I'm all right with that, but I just don't believe that if the financial situation was leaning more towards the woman having more money and having to pay the bulk of the bills. I think if a man was in that position where he couldn't come up with the 50%, that his goal should be to hit that 50%. He couldn't just say, oh, well, I'm just going to do, the housework or whatever the case may be. He would have to try to advance in his employment, get a better job, find a new hustle so that he could get closer and closer to not only hitting that 50%, but society will probably expect him to get to a point where he might could cover the bulk of it. As y'all pretty much were saying on the panels so far. I don't know if anybody disagrees with me, but that's just what my take on the matter.
I agree with you. I also would say that the stuff that women will clean is the most important roles in those houses. If she had to switch places with the guys, she would quickly devalue everything she went through. If she had to pay all the bills and take on all that stress, and he was just being emotional support and taking care of the kids and making sure everything's right, she would say he ain't doing shit. He needs you, even though, and then she won't be like, why does he get half my shit? Because he didn't do shit. I did everything. And you know, in the reverse, they would claim the opposite. Oh, I was here with the kids and making doctor's appointments and all this stuff. But that shit only matters when they're doing it. When the man has to do it, that shit don't mean nothing. So, there.
Bro, women don't even want to do their part. When the man will be going to work, paying everything, he come home and she still want him to help her with shit, bro. Want him to clean, want him to do the dishes, want him to help with the kids, but she been home all day.
Cooking.
Dang, your kids too?
I actually agree with that part, Jay Wills, because that allows him to be a contributor in the house, so he's not like just some stranger who comes and pays the bills. It actually allows him to contribute to some of the welfare of the house.
The only thing I agree with, because I think most men who want their kids take care of their kids, regardless of the situation, right? However,
okay, then.
if he
are 100% 50-50, to be honest.
If he's paying 100% of the bills and she a stay-at-home mom, stay-at-home wife, yo, that man should not be coming home and being nagged to clean anything, to wash anything. He should be coming home to a plate.
Said who?
You said what, Zyrex?
I said, says who?
Jesus Christ.
I love her energy.
Jesus
I love
Christ,
that
bro.
energy.
No. Ask Kemi if she's agree. Do you agree, Kemi? That the man that pays all the bills should come home and be expected to cook and clean and all that? Because that's what Zyrex saying. Do you agree with
Betty, I told Jay was talking to Zaza.
And I thought now I'm talking with you, toddler. Do you agree with
because you
her?
sidebar and your original statement goes against what she said.
Yeah, do you agree with her?
Let me do this. Let me finish up. Can I talk? Okay,
No, you can answer. You can talk by answering the question. Do you agree with her?
I disagree to an extent, but no, wait, let me look. Okay, let me say this, right? Yes, if a guy's paying most of the bills and stuff like that, yeah, I think the woman majority should be cooking and cleaning and stuff like
So
that.
Zyrex is wrong, right?
But
no.
But in reality, 50-50 is not really, because that guy's want to come home. He's probably going to still clean something and do stuff like that. Let's be honest.
But there's not 50-50. You're paying 100% of the bills. There's not 50-50.
Yeah, but in reality, yes, woman is cleaning and cooking. Yes, that's the fairness of it. But sometimes the guys want to do stuff. And,
No, we understand. But should that be expected from a man that paying 100% of the bills, getting home? Should the woman expect him to cook or to clean, or is that the benefit, the bonus? If the man does it, is awesome. If he doesn't, it is what it is. So do you, CEO? I appreciate you, my man. Good job today. I'm sorry, so it was a little bit chaotic.
Thank you for coming back, you.
Hey, Rizzy, stop yelling, man. Just talk.
No, right?
So should it be?
I don't want to get a jump scare. Oh, my bad, Fatty. Go ahead.
No, it's fine.
Appreciate you, CEO.
Should it be expected?
Should that be an expectation? No.
Yes.
But I mean, like. No, not
Okay.
the jar, but I mean sometimes.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So Zyrex, when you ask J Will says who, Cammy said that shit. When you said who? Who said that? Who said that? Cammy said that. Cammy said that if a man pays all the bills, he's not expecting to come home and to contribute with nothing.
Yeah. No, it's the nag.
So you disagree with Cammy, Zyrex?
Can I talk to Zaza? Can I talk to Zaza? I get what Zaza.
No, you don't have to talk with her. They all disagree with each other, right?
Wait, no. Well, okay, if we disagree, so we talk to each other. I'm confused right now. One second. No. Hey, Cammy, when you talk with her,
Are you going to enable her opinion, or are you going to tell her why she's wrong, and you're going to try to explain why?
I get what she's trying to say.
So, teacher. Go ahead, teacher, Cammy.
No.
The Riz Academy, CEO, teacher.
No, Jay was saying.
Say you are wrong, Xyrox, and this is why. Go ahead.
That's right. Put her in her place.
Yeah, put her in her place.
I like to see you try. No, I'm kidding.
Boss.
Oh, she said you like to see you try.
Oh shit! So hey, wait.
Don't fall
Isn't
for it,
Cammy the
Xyrox. They are splitting up the Riz house.
Isn't
Don't
Cammy
let
the
them do
boss
it.
of the Riz Academy? Why are you talking back to the Riz Academy CEO?
Don't fall for it, yo.
I know. I apologize, Cammy. I apologize. Yeah.
We not going to You're good, Nana. You're good. You ain't never got no problems. I'm looking at Fatty right now. Who you think you talking to, sir? I don't know what Jaja was trying to say. I don't know what she's trying to say. So you can do this little thing. We'll never. Me and Jaja is close, bro. You can never split us up.
Amen,
ahead,
sister.
Jaja. Cook Jay Will.
No, I would just say because Jay was saying that if he works, if it pays all the bills, that she should not, have she shouldn't nag him or expect him to do anything. And I'm like, says who? Because you're saying just because you pay all the bills means I shouldn't, like I don't have a sort of saying that I don't have a right to nag. I don't have a right to, complain about something.
No, nagging is nagging justified complaining or just complaining because you want to? Because I think nagging is not justified. I think no man is mad because his woman is saying, "Hey, baby, you promised you were going to fix the fence, and it's been 3 months, and you haven't do it." Nagging is throw out the trash. The man says, "I will throw the trash at 4 p.m. It's 2 p.m. and you're like, "Did you take the trash yet? Are you taking the trash yet? When are you going to take the trash? Why is it taking so long?" That's the nagging part, right?
I agree, but then I don't think Nino and Jay Wills will agree with that.
No, so
every little thing is a nagging too. Yeah, every little thing is nagging.
And here you go, painting the narrative. That's not. I said most of all, the nagging is the tone of voice you use when you complain. It's like nails on a chalkboard. I'm very good at tuning y'all motherfuckers out. You know what I'm saying? I'm very well versed in that. But it's basically just complaining about something that, like spilled milk. Oh my God, I can't believe you left me a corner of milk. Blah, 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 blah. Man, just drink the milk and shut up. Oh, why you keep leaving your socks on the floor? Pick the motherfuckers up. If I'm paying all the bills, why do I got to hear about your little insignificant complaints? That would be my point. You know what I'm saying? If you want to say what Nino would say.
So, Nino, see the definition of nagging is the act of persistently urging, reminding, or criticizing someone to do something they have not done, often in an irritating and scolding manner. Question. Cammy, are you for nagging? Are you okay with nagging now that we have this definition? Can you repeat it again? I wasn't listening.
No.
Okay. Xyrox, are you okay with this version of nagging? Because this is the definition of nagging. Xyrox, are you okay with nagging?
Can you repeat? It?
Totally fine. Yes, totally. Thank you. I'll absolutely do it, ladies. Xyrox. Nagging is the act of persistently urging, reminding, or criticizing someone to do something they have not done, often in an irritating or scolding manner. You agree with this?
No.
Oh, so you are against nagging too?
No, because I don't. If you have to remind someone, how is that nagging if they haven't done it?
Because it's irritating. Like nagging a lot of times is not something justified. And I'll get like my mom used to do that shit all the motherfucking time. She will ask me for do something. I will give her a timetable exactly where I'm going to do it. And between the time she tell me the first time and the time that I'm supposed to do it, she will do it. Are you did it? Nagging. Are we there yet? No, it's 1 hour of driving. Are we there yet? Why are you taking so long? Oh, you should go left. You just like this is nagging. You
yes.
Right?
Because you have
nobody.
Okay. I'm sorry. Go ahead. Okay. I got it. Okay.
So now if it's 7 o'clock and I told you I was going to put the trash back at 7 o'clock and you remind me at 7 o'clock that I didn't do my chore, I don't think that's nagging. I think that's righteous indignation. You promised something. The time is here. Why didn't do it? Anybody on the panel is mad that the woman reminds you that you promised something and you didn't do it?
No.
So who are you fighting, Zarex? You fighting yourself? Fighting demons?
Doing that straw man.
Um,
Nobody made to have a point, so she could get a victory. Fighting you shadow
dude.
boxing, Zarex.
Even Cammy abandoned that boat. She's like, "No, I'm not signing with." There's a third time in a row where Cammy leaves Zarex to dry.
It's okay. It's okay.
What?
We know.
Well, let's see. Okay, what do you? Oh, okay, let me. Do you consider this nagging? Like someone, you tell them to do it, and then they don't do it, so you do. You do it, and then the next day they do. They do it again, and you tell them, okay, you didn't do this. Are you going to do it? Yes. And then they didn't do it, so you do it, and then the next day, it's the same thing.
No,
not within the same day, but then the next day, and that's what I mean. Not within the day.
1 second, Zarex.
Okay.
But this is important, right?
Mm-hmm.
Did they told you they were going to do it set time, and you anticipated and you did it first, or did they do it? They're going to do it one time. The time passed. They didn't do it, so you did it. Like which one it is?
The second.
If the time passes, not nagging is righteous indignation. There's a complaint. You should like if I'm asking you to do something, you told me we're going to do it this time, and you didn't do it the time that you promised. You are a liar. You are not like you don't have a word. You are, especially if it's over and over again. So no, there's not nagging. There's like you telling your kid, "Hey man, I already told you to not jump in the bed, don't jump in the couch." I think it's justified because you going against something that you said you're not going to do. So. Okay. I don't think most men see that as nagging. If a man was calling that nagging and he explained the way that you're explaining, everybody would like, come on, bro. Like you told her you were going to do that shit. That's not nagging. She's complaining because you are wrong.
Okay. Yeah.
Can I disagree with the guys for a second when Zarex is done?
Go ahead, Jack.
The only thing I would disagree about what the guys say whenever we have these conversations is when they say if a guy pays all the bills and if I want to come home and just throw my shoes everywhere, dirty ass shoes on the floor, she should be able to pick that up.
Who said that?
Yeah, who said that?
Who said it? Who said it?
The sentiment is if I
not the sentiment. Who said that?
Not the dirty ass
bills. You get home and you throw everything to the ground and you say, "Clean that shit, bitch." Who said it?
That was my example. The leaving dirty dishes around, leaving dirty clothes on.
Sir, this is this is the Academy rivals. They are not going to gaslight us. Who said that the man that pays all the bills can come home, fart on the room, close the door, smell that shit, bitch, throw the shoes on the ground, and the only like who said that? No, like you need to be a decent human being. Why are you doing that shit to that woman?
Yeah, that's what that was basically what my argument is. Just, you already know she's stressing to keep the house going and the kids. Why would you be just willy-nilly throwing shit around, knowing she's going to have a fit about it because she's got to clean that up again. She's probably already had more shit to do.
So you build a straw man. So you build a straw man that nobody says, so you can debate the straw man against your own opinion. Good job.
That's how the Riz
Well, I didn't want to use the exact words because it was irrelevant.
If you pay all the bills, you should treat your family with respect. Just because you are the protector and provider doesn't mean that the rules don't apply to you. If everybody can throw their shoes and their clothes at the ground so mama can pick it up, you have to do that shit too. Once in a point of time, it's fine. It happens. But it doesn't cost you nothing to go to the kitchen, to the restroom, to the room, put everything in the bag or in the bed or whatever she told you to do it, and move along around the house. It doesn't cost you nothing. Like
I agree.
We are not
that was the only point
here. I don't see no monsters. I don't know monsters that think that woman. I don't even know monsters that think that woman and man, woman should clean everything if you pay the bills. If I'm a good cook, I'm going to cook once or twice a week just because I like it. If you are cleaning everything, I don't mind to do a load of clothes or so. That's most men. They will do their job and they help here and there with the woman, including Mr. Spider, the cook. And that's like awesome. And that's awesome. But the fact that y'all pretending that men are these ruthless, evil people that as soon as they pay all the bills, they don't touch one napkin and one spoon and they want you. There's a man on the Middle East. There's the man in Africa. There's the man on South America. Y'all over there in Philadelphia don't have those type of men. I'm sorry.
Oh, wait. That happened. He the straight fatty. Ain't he Middle Eastern? Okay, let me chill. No.
Fatty is not Middle Eastern.
It's like how it's okay for a man who works a long day, come home, and he can make a sandwich for her.
You are talking about my dad. That's why I actually know. Y'all not built like my dad. Not even I am built like my dad. This is the man of 3 years. If Fatty not built like African daddy Fatty, I don't believe that Cammy husband in 2031 is going to say, "Ooga, ooga, ooga, pick up my socks, bitch." Like, what the fuck is this shit?
Oh, I've been saying it.
This is
what type
fiction.
of men y'all talking about who don't help with their kids? These men who want their kids take care of their kids. Men who care about their wives take care of their wives, man. And they do extra for them, even if they're paying all the bills. Like,
yeah, that's what I was saying. I was saying before, because like people think 50-50 means that the guy's not doing nothing at all. That's why I was saying, yeah, it's 50-50, but the guy still sometimes, go home and still do things. So, I mean, I would say some people confuse that with, he's not doing nothing at all. So
if he's paying all the bills, there's no way he's going to be doing 50% of the housework. That's impossible.
I'm not saying that he's going to do everything. What?
I don't want to say, even if it's 100, even if he's paying 100% of the bills, like that man's still coming home helping his wife with some shit. Like,
yeah, that was
yeah.
Yeah, most guys say, "Tell me what you need me. What can I do to help?"
Yeah.
But I'm wrong. That my husband comes home and he makes himself a sandwich. I'm wrong.
No, you're wrong.
Nobody said that.
Come on.
She's wrong because you said he can make himself a sandwich.
AJ Wills. Spider cooking every day, and she can make him a sandwich.
Whoa, that's the narrative. She ain't never said
that. Spider cooking full course meals with entrance and dessert and shit, and she can make a daddy a sandwich. Yes, daddy, I'll make you a sandwich.
She's a queen. She's a queen.
Thank you, Fatty. Yeah.
Hold on. But Fatty, the assumption is that she knows how to make a good sandwich. That's the assumption. What if
she can do it?
Oh, man, what if he likes it like super specific, and she just doesn't want to do the details right? So he says, "Fuck it, I'll just make it my damn self. Cut the crust off, cut it in half, add the mayo on top." I'm just saying.
Shouldn't she learn then if that's the case? Shouldn't she learn?
I'm just saying. Some people like their food made a specific way, and that's why you just make it yourself.
Yeah, sometimes they be picky.
She learned the specific way. Yeah, I agree. She should learn it, just like he got to learn the specific way to please her body and to treat her the way she want to be treated specifically.
Nino, no. I don't clean because I don't know how to clean. Look at my hands. They don't fold. They're like these. That's why I don't clean and I don't cook. That's why we have to do everything because my mama didn't tell me how to clean. So go clean that shit. Go clean the toilet. This is his law. I know you're kind of playing. He's joking, right? But this is the logic. If ignorance of the law, I don't know how to do it, works, I don't know how to do it either. Go motherfucking clean everything, go cook everything, go take care of, Fatty, can you change a diaper? I'm sick and I have fever and I have gonorrhea and HIV. Nah, I don't know. I don't know how to change a diaper. I just clean it. No, I don't know. I don't know how to do it.
Well, that's just ignorant. If you go in a relationship, you should at least.
Thank you very much, Cammy. So that's ignorant that you don't know how to make a motherfucking sandwich when you be eating sandwiches you are two.
It's a fact.
Go make a sandwich, a peanut butter one.
Don't forget the jelly. I got another question. It says, should society place greater value on stay-at-home parents?
No.
Yes.
We got a yes. Zyrax, that question really I had you in mind because you're a stay-at-home parent. What you think?
Yeah.
It should give you more value.
So, I don't know. Yeah.
Explain your answer.
If you have kids, yeah. Because, I I mean, kids are the future, and so you want to make sure, you're making sure that you raise functioning kids, so that when they become adults, that they won't, drain. They won't. I shouldn't say drain, but then
That's fair. Drain resources. Yeah, that's fair.
yeah.
They don't be a leech on society.
Thank you.
Let me ask, right? How are they devalued then? Like, if they deserve more, then what is the more that they deserve? Like, where is the value that society gives stay-at-home parents lacking at?
Respect, dignity, usefulness, recognition.
So
I was just gonna say, mhm.
So people don't say that stay-at-home mom is the most difficult job in the world and should be valued and they should be paid. And the stay-at-home mom produces a salary, she should get $75,000 because that's people are saying that shit already.
I mean, they say that about stay-at-home moms, but us stay-at-home dads, fuck us, huh?
But that's the point, right? People should value stay-at-home parents until the dad decides to do that shit. Right?
And then suddenly he's weak, he's not doing nothing, he's being a little bitch, he's getting pegged and all that other shit. It's like, whoa, where's all this disrespect coming from?
From other men.
Let me give you an example, right?
No, that coming from women.
In my country and in most countries in Europe, there's a mandated maternity leave where the woman actually has to spend, I don't know, a few months at home to take care of the baby after the baby is born, right? And everybody push for that shit because it's only fair. You should actually stay with your kids and not be forced to go to work. So now women stay at home and they get paid by their company to stay at home 3-4 months and then they go back to work, right? You know what they did? Paternity leave. You have 30 days after your kid is born to stay with the kid and to accompany the first days of his life. Bitch, people getting fired, people getting fucked up in work because you can't be doing this. Like, people literally, as something that they created for both parents, they started weaponizing for the man because they deemed that maternity leave is way more valuable than paternity leave because you don't be doing some theory to the kid. This is what y'all doing with the stay-at-home shit. If the woman does it, oh my God, she's a queen. If the dad does it, what a bum. Are you a bitch? Damn, you have a pussy? Staying at home with your kids, shouldn't you be working? Right? Like, what was the sentiment when Cheeky was pushing for 3 years, stay at home dads? What is the thing you came in?
House husband 2026.
House husbands 2024. Was Zyrex and all the women clapping and saying, yeah, Cheeky,
yes.
Let's value more.
I'll give Zyrex. To be fair, Zyrex was
She was,
Zyrex was like one of the few females.
And then Cammy was like, hell no.
Yeah, Cammy was like, hell no.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know what?
I was against it.
Zyrex, I apologize. I was wrong. I take it back. But Cammy, if you think we should value more stay-at-home parents, why did you boycott Cheeky movement?
I didn't say I was against or for.
So you are. What's your opinion about stay-at-home husbands 2026?
Did you even hear the question? Because you over there in your phone and shit.
Yeah, I heard the question.
What was the question?
No, she didn't.
I said no. She said, should stay-at-home parents be more valued? That was the question.
No, the question was, if you think they should be more valued, because that's what you said, right?
I didn't even say anything. Go ahead.
So okay, should stay-at-home parents be more valued?
I think they are very valuable. I mean, I don't see.
That was not the question.
Really. I mean, maybe the male ones, because women they're pretty respected.
So why were you against? So if the male one should be more valued, why were you against House Husbands 2024, 2025, 2026?
Probably was Joe, but the reason why, right? In reality, is,
look at the camera. Don't look at the sky to the left. Is a signal of you. Is a sign of lying when people are talking and they start to do this.
That's how I talk in general.
Yes.
So. Loki cat stole that way from Aaron, no, but it don't matter. I think that if the guy's out house husband, he's doing his thing, that's nice, right? I'm just saying, reality, most women probably not going to respect it. You know what I mean? So like, the guy is probably not going to be viewed as quote unquote the man. And majority of women. That's why I was trying against it, because I know that it's going to probably put the guys in a disadvantaged position. You know what I mean? Because I can understand in reality, a lot of women are probably not going to be against. But besides that, if guys want to be stay-at-home parents and they want to raise the kids and stuff like that, shout out to them. I'm not against it. Now, when I do it,
so your house husband's 2026. Okay.
No, I'm not for us.
So why you talking? Do you support house husband 2026 and you think they should be valued, or you don't support that? You don't
support that because in reality that never going to happen. So it's like wishing for Santa to be real. It's never going to happen.
House husbands out there. What are you talking about?
Miss Sandry.
Yeah, they are, but they frown upon, and majority of women not going to respect them. They may be at the beginning, but later they going to
Right,
sooner or later they gotta pop up. That's just reality, bro.
The stay-at-home parent is only value in a patriarchy because women don't believe most of what they do is really valuable, but men see it as valuable because it's valuable. Women, if they can do something, they say all women should be doing this. If I could work and have a baby on my titty at the same time, all women should be able to do this. So any woman who can't do this is a lazy bum. And men are like, nah, this woman is very valuable. So it only works in a patriarchy. And in egalitarian society, women want other women to be as miserable and suffering as they are.
Hey, Jack, you know who's the person that shames stay-at-home mom the worst?
Other women.
Other women, working women.
Professional woman with jobs.
I was gonna say career women.
Let that be the friend group getting together and these 5 professional women and one stay-at-home woman talking about the things she does at home and all that, and this is the professional woman. Oh my God, you're tired to be a slave. You don't have your own dreams. What about if he leaves you? But you don't have nobody. Like,
that's because men love women, fatty. Women don't like each other. They hate each other. Everything women do, we praise. We give them shit for basically existing. All the shit that we love about women is literally shit that they didn't have to do or work at all to do. And women don't value that shit because they're like, man, I could do that. That's nothing special. And that's why they don't value it.
Yeah, if men value it, women find value. Yes.
Hey, Zarex, have you ever had a group of friends or a friend minimize your role because you're a stay-at-home mom?
Yes.
Did you cry?
Huh? No.
Is that why you think that they need more value?
No, I'm just talking on like a societal level, like not personal. You know, no, I don't.
No, I'm saying society-wise, right? Because I mean, your friends, even though it's personal, it's still part of society. You know?
Yeah, they could think that, but like I get what they're coming from, you know, because before that, you know, when women stay-at-home moms, they would, you know, they would shame career women, which some still do, you know, saying that, oh, you know, you chose career over a family. That means you're good for nothing, you know, because a woman's purpose in this, you know, a woman's purpose is giving birth, having a family, not, you know, not having a career. So yeah, it goes both ways.
So y'all women just basically at each other's throat. You know what I'm saying?
So that's why like that don't bother me. I chose to be a stay-home.
I don't know. This kind of gives me that feeling, you know, when, you know, as a black person, we fought for the right to not sit in the back of the bus. But what the fuck did we do when we got on the bus? Went straight to the back of the bus and kicked it in the back of the bus. And it's like, so maybe it has something to do with that. That women's like, we fought and bled and all this shit for the right to work, and you don't even want to do that shit.
Yeah,
but then it kind of invalidates the whole. We're giving women a choice feminism and all that.
Yeah,
so it doesn't make sense.
Didn't you see what happened to Bumble? Like, it was the only app where women actually could pick the guys and go after the guys and all that, and they literally canceled that shit and made it like men go after them. Right? Yeah, y'all fight for the rights to get it. Like, you fight for the rights that you don't have, just so you can say, "Ugh, I didn't want that." It's like you want the man that you don't like to talk with you, so you can reject him and say, "Oh, don't talk to me. I don't like you." right? It's the same thing with y'all, right? Y'all want to work, but then y'all get tired. Y'all want to vote, but then I don't know. Y'all want to vote, but then it's time to go to
we
work.
want the choice. Yes, we want choice.
Sure, but if you want the choice to not do it, like Zarek, this is the prime example, right? Support woman. We are supporters of woman, feminism. Okay, so go watch a WNBA game. Man, bitch, if you don't shut the fuck up, fatty. Also, hey, go watch Captain Marvel. Man, go watch Captain Marvel. Y'all want money to support woman, and then it's time to support woman, and you don't have the time, the money, and the effort to do so. So why did you want a WNBA when you are not willing to support it? It's just because you want to say that you have it, just in case.
Go ahead.
They want to have it and then have men support it.
No, they like I said,
exactly, Jay Will. I was just about to say the part.
No, where women don't support in mass is like when women participate in men's, in men area, interests, like like sports and stuff. That's why you haven't seen women support those other women because that's
support clothes and makeup.
Exactly.
You know why it's a lie, Zarek? Let me tell you why it's a lie, right? So in my country now they reverse it, right? So gyms usually were a male space, and then in the late 90s, early 2000s, there was the explosion of mixed gyms, right? Mm-hmm. So the woman complained so much about the male gaze and feeling, oh, I can train like this because there's so many men here, that a lot of the gyms made the female room. Same equipment, same shit, just a little bit smaller. Only woman can go there. You know what happened? Nobody went to the female rooms because they wanted to go train where the men are. Now all of a sudden, the same, like you created a special thing for a woman to use, and instead of most women going to that room, that oh man, we would love
I would use that. I would love to use a woman.
But Cammy, that's the point, right? Most men will love an exclusive place. There's nobody there. There's 3 people there, so you can do push-ups, whatever you want, and go. Woman cried so much for a female room just for them, and now you go to every motherfucking gym that has that shit, and the female part is empty, and there's 30 women on the mixed area training with their coochie out, with the titties up, and all that shit. Like y'all just want.
It's the same with the bars, fatty. Remember when they said we want women-only bars, and then they usually go broke or bankrupt in a couple of days because the women don't want to actually buy fucking drinks.
There was a woman bar that's successful.
What happened to that bar?
It's still
we want a place where we can go and just dance, and they never success.
You know a female-only bar that works. You know the only female bar that works?
Lesbian bar.
The Dyke
bar?
And the Dyke bar.
But to be fair, I wouldn't want to go to a bar with only women.
But there's the thing. But y'all.
But that's what y'all say. Y'all say men harass y'all.
Yeah,
y'all keep saying y'all.
You keep saying a monologue. That's the problem, Jack. You keep saying like it's a monologue. There's some women out there that
Wait, 1 second. Monologue? What did you say?
Monolith, my bad.
Oh, monolith. Okay.
Damn, that was crazy. But y'all keep saying that. We keep getting harassed. People keep spiking our drinks. They won't let us just dance. And y'all, all right, fine. Here's a place for y'all to do that. And then y'all never show the fuck up. What a support.
There's pros and cons for everything. It's pros and cons for everything. You know what I mean? It's going to be
No.
So
why don't y'all want to be just around women, Cammy? Why don't y'all want to be just around women, Cammy?
Because I don't want to be at a taco party, okay? Gosh.
Damn. Taco party.
Okay.
Hey, yo, a taco party is
what?
Hey, that shit sound weird as fuck. Hey, I'll take a taco party over a sausage fest any day.
On this situation, Cammy actually is the modern woman before she gets corrupted, right? She is being honest and saying, if the fellas are not there, it's not fun. If the fellas are not there, it's not fun. You know what would happen if men left Twitch today to go to Kick? All of them. hey man, this place being corrupted by a woman. All we see is big titty woman with big asses. Like these women are. We are going to kick. Cammy, what would happen to all the women that are on Twitch? What would happen?
They'll move the cake.
Thank you. That's exactly what it is. And if they
Yeah, because we adore you guys. Unlike you guys don't adore
no,
us.
y'all like
You guys
There is a woman right now on YouTube with like 10 million views, and she's just putting up curtains. Just putting up curtains. I averagely got 10 million views.
Yeah,
You think
again,
that
you
was
guys don't
winning?
like us like that. You guys don't like us like that.
Hey, of course, Darex flip it into because we like because if we are not there, you can use us. You don't get cash apps, you don't get super chats, you don't get validation, you don't get oh my god, you're so juicy, I love you. So y'all go after the man because if the donkey is not on my farm, I'm going to steal somebody's donkey from another farm. That's what y'all do. Y'all don't love it.
They don't even be playing the game. The game controller don't even be plugged in, and niggas still be there supporting. This is crazy.
The Twitch, a lot of them Twitch girls are dots, so they need a male attention. They got their titties out and just being quiet. So, yeah, they need that money.
Hey, Cammy. Hey, Nino, I'm sorry. Nino, can you put Cammy on the big screen?
Hold on, I got
Hey, Cammy, put your knees down. What's the difference between the Twitch IG thought and you?
It's a white beater. It's a white beater. What are you talking about?
The only difference is that you. The only difference is that you don't have teeth. That's the only difference.
Put your knees back up, Cammy. Cammy, put your knees back up.
Hey, Cammy, I'm gonna keep the beam with you. I'm gonna keep the beam with you, bro. That is not no beater, bro.
Dog, Cammy, put your mic back in front of your chest. Cammy, put your mic back in front of your chest. This is wild. This is crazy.
It's not a beater, bro.
Damn, look at her complaining about the Twitch girls. The only difference between them and you is that you have an A cup and they have a D cup. That's the only difference.
Stop showing so much shoulder, Cammy. I'm telling you, it's crazy.
And Nino, mine did yesterday. She was doing the same shit. She had her little dress. Usually, Cammy comes down to do the things. Cammy was standing up 7 times per minute, like, let me get these. Let me show my dress. Oh, let me get these. Let me show my dress. Oh, let me go get them.
Sure, I'm just doing my thing. I don't care.
Cammy. Hold on, Cammy. Yes. What did Red put on your last Instagram video you posted?
Talk about some thirst trapping or something, like some chicken jokes or something.
Oh, so even the woman see what we see. Oh shit.
Hey,
they are Twitch studies. You are a YouTube study.
And then you have a new fan. Didn't you have a new fan on that video? What did that last guy say?
I don't even remember what the last guy said. Tell me.
She cap. I don't remember what he said either, but I think he was saying. I knew it was a way of saying he liked what he saw.
I honestly don't remember.
You like the comment, so I know you read it.
She liked
when I see comments,
men can't like Cammy.
No, I'm not.
I'm just saying, Cammy, it looks very cold over there. It looks very cold over there.
I'm just saying, there's a reason why girls that know she can't dance is putting up videos of her dancing. That's all I'm saying.
I like comments. Everybody got this like male or female. I don't care.
You like
attention. If you put a bra on Twitch, I sure you get more views because yours are bigger than mine. So
did you say you gotta put a bra on Twitch?
But you
know yours is bigger.
But you know what's bigger. But you know what's funny, Cammy? You are like probably like 2 weeks out from being on a container on Florida, ready to be shipped to Siberia or something like that. So don't even talk to me like that. You mother.
The whole point is men support women even if they not doing shit, Cammy, or Zyrex, whoever made that thing. They could literally just be sitting there staring at the camera and men would be like, oh, she's doing some work right there. She's doing God's work right there. Hundreds of views.
For her body, not because of who she is.
Her body is who she is.
Wait. So your body's not who you are?
Your body's not you?
Sure, they're talking about the lustful aspect of it.
I know.
A woman with titties.
One second. So you really think that... So you really think that people listen to Six the Goddess or the Nika Marie because they have something to say?
Of course we know that's not it.
That's my point, Daddy.
Okay. So tell me, no. So 1 second. So you really think, like, what? Y'all already have the point. Y'all have y'all already have the physical advantage, right? It's something that no man can replicate. What is wrong with we listening to y'all because of how you look and how you make me feel than actually what you say?
Because you get the Ice Spice. She came right. She got fat ass though.
So that means you guys don't like us because, you know, for our brains, you like us just because, you know, the way we look. So if we go, you know, that means you guys don't care about our opinions.
She's like a walking, talking guilt trip, ain't she? Like, I could do the same thing. I don't care about a man's feelings or thoughts. What you care about is how much he can give you and how much attention he can give you, how much money he can get you. We can say that if you want to go there.
To be fair, John,
No, we're talking about in the space. We're talking about support, though.
This shouldn't even be a dating space. I don't know. I mean, I don't know why people dating each other on this space. It's not a dating app.
Yeah, they say it's
no. It's like, I'm talking about support. I'm talking about support. Women support men because it's not just because you guys. We support. What you call it? You guys, you know, don't. It's like me supporting like you guys, right?
I don't think you count because you're not a single woman.
No. I'm saying that women will support men that like that they have no like relationships with. Right, but then men would only support women because she looks good and stuff. But you guys wouldn't support an ugly woman playing video games.
Is that right? These women.
I wouldn't support a pretty woman playing video games.
Yes, you guys would.
These women in this space support men because they want attention or they want something.
Mm-hmm.
They want something. They're not just doing it just for the love of the game.
Like most of the
because
time,
we feel like you guys have something to offer. But then when it comes to a woman, you guys don't care whether she has something to offer. As long as she look good, you guys support. That's what I'm saying.
That's offering something for some guys. Think about it, Zyrex. I don't want to get but that's offering something for some guys out here. You know, that's all I'm saying.
Most of the women in this space either want attention or money. My bad, Blanca. Go ahead, brother.
Yeah.
Actually, men support ugly women too because half of the women getting pregnant at Walmart, they ugly as shit. So it doesn't matter if she looks good or ugly. So knock it off with the she only have to be pretty. Yeah, that's cap. That's only like a small percentage of them, right? So stop capping, Cyrus. All right.
No, you guys. No, I'm saying you guys. You know, don't support women because of who she is. You guys support because of looks, or you know, because you guys want, as in, you know, wants of the lustful, like Cammy said. It's the lust, not because of she's smart or you know she has you know good.
I was talking about the Twitch chicks that be, you know what I mean? Well,
yeah, I'm not even on Twitch, so I don't know why. You know, I can't speak on that. But I can say the females that I do support. For example, Cammy, you know what I'm saying? I support Cammy because I like her energy, you know what I'm saying? I think she's fun to be around. I wish her well. She's a young person as well, and I want to see good for the young people, you know what I'm saying? It has nothing to do with being attracted to her because I'm not attracted to her. She's too small. Not saying she's not an attractive girl, but, you know, that's not what I like, you know what I'm saying? Just like I'm not somebody that she's attracted to, but she supports me. So to say that, you know, we only supporting people in this space based off of looks, I don't think that's true.
Yeah, I'll get this right. Like it depends on the kind of.
We all support Cammy because she's like a little mascot, right? She's like a stray dog that doesn't have a home.
So, she's trying to let you talk, Poppy.
You know what they say, right? Like you know, like have you ever heard this one? Like when you feed a cat, he never leave. You know the cat that live in the alley. Everybody, like people put water and food in there, and that motherfucker never leave. That's Cammy. Cammy's a stray cat, a little pet that haven't gone nowhere, right? That needs a home. We need to kind of like pamper her, shelter her. In a way, people that send cash feed her. So she's a little stray dog that needs help.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was Cammy for $4.99. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I love you, Cammy. What's the hard that people be doing?
It's your daughter. I love you too. I love you.
compared to one of them little kids in Africa starving. That's crazy.
Yo, Jay Will, and you ate all the food from the kids.
$1 per day.
And you ate all the food, you fat freak. You ate all the kid. You ate all the food, my guy. Watch your mouth.
I ate all the food, man.
Yeah,
think about it. When we met Cammy,
that's why you skin and bones right now. That's fine.
Yo, think about it. When we met Cammy, yo, she was bald headed. Now she got a whole new weave. You know what I mean? She got a pink microphone. Yeah, she popping over there. She got.
Hey, Blanco, you know what's funny? Hey, she pulled up with the wig and we complimented it, and then we found out it was a wig and we bullied her, and she never wear wigs ever again. That's fucked up. Hey, bullying works. Hey, Nino, remember that video? She was like trolling the wig.
Yeah, I think she tore it up when she did that.
You got cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. And one of the wigs got stuck in my fan, so I had to throw it out.
Damn. You don't know how to take care of them joints. How the hell did a wig get stuck in the fan?
Yeah, her mom never give her a wig again, bro. That's crazy.
Yeah, and she stole the wig from her. She's sharing wigs with her mom. That's crazy. Shout out to Candy.
Yo, watch your mouth, man. Watch your mouth.
I had one more question, but it's 1 a.m., y'all, and I gotta handle business in the morning, so we'll save it for next week. You know what I'm saying? This was fun. I'm mad y'all missed the beginning, because in the beginning we were always going off on that one. It was
for real.
World War III. Yeah, so check out the beginning if you missed it.
Yeah, I was busy, man. I was I was breaking down, looking on Little Dirk trial and shit. I watched the replay. Yeah. Yo,
I'll make sure to replay that too.
Yeah, so the winner is who, Nino?
I don't think it was a winner. I would have to say me, of course, you know what I'm saying? Because I made Cammy, I exposed Cammy for her lack of knowledge in her original debate. The other ones, there wasn't really no conflict for real. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but so.
Nino's gonna ignore the fact that I got CEO and Fatty to agree with me. Okay.
But then I said something and they agreed with me. So what are you saying?
Zyrex can see on.
Yeah, he had to fight for his life.
No, I did not.
Yes, you did, especially with the sandwich debate.
Cammy, who do you think was the winner today?
We won for sure. What are you talking about? We cooked and everything, and even with my quote unquote fake, scenario, even with the scenario we bring, they agree with us. We cook, we crashed out. A lot of people agree with us in the chat and everything. So it is what it is. We're Academy for life.
I didn't see nobody agreeing with you in the chat. I seen a bunch of Nino fire. Nino. That's what I was saying.
That's a freaking lie. That's a lie. You gotta get new glasses, my guy.
And when I seen Zyrax, they was like, Zyrax is crazy. Y'all can check it on the replay.
Oh, yo.
I agree with Zyrax's passion. Zyrax had a lot of passion.
That's line right there.
Like Zyrax.
Yo, he gasped it for ear. He gasped it for ear.
One more.
Hey, at least Zyrax was with it.
Jay Wills is such a cheerleader. You need to get him a red dress, bro.
Clean,
sweet. You need to wear a red dress.
It ain't a clean sweet.
You need a red dress.
It's a traffic.
I agree with Zyrax's spirit and passion. It was great, even though she kicked me off the channel. I
apologize, Jack.
I caught so much stray from whatever the hell Jay Wills whipped up on y'all. Y'all had, they were out for blood, man. It was crazy.
Jack, I was going to turn into a rabbit stew, but I spare you.
Nah, the fact that Cammy came up with the first argument on false pretenses, y'all should lose the whole debate based off that. You need to do your due diligence.
Look at it.
What you're talking about. Because you're talking about, do you have any female doctors? And the whole time it's lawmakers, Republican lawmakers at that. So then they had to
even with the topic of that, you still disagree with us. And even with the topic of that, you disagree.
I know, exactly.
Yeah, and my main disagreement was you didn't know enough about what you were talking about to have the opinion you had. You had to build up a straw man argument so you could be right. You know what I'm saying? And even your straw man argument, I was like, well, can you prove that? How did you know they didn't invite anybody? You didn't know. You had to go and read. So I think based
No.
on
I did my research.
Even removed all that. I asked the basic question. That is the same question I asked Fatty at CEO. Yes, I did, and you said no. Representation doesn't matter.
Oh, what I said was representation of what? The same thing Fatty said, and you couldn't give me an explanation.
No, I told.
Like,
Oh my god!
And you still.
Oh my god! You're saying that it doesn't matter as long as you said it doesn't matter as long as they're the top, top whatever of the profession.
That's an opinion.
And I said White House.
I'm entitled to it.
I'm like, should it matter? And you said no. You and Jay Will said no.
It does matter.
It does matter. Fatty and Fatty and CEO said both said it should. Yeah, it should matter when it comes to the White House.
I don't agree with them. They're not dogs. What are you talking about? What I'm saying is,
if you're talking about then we win. Then it doesn't matter.
They don't do anything that affects the government in the White House except for presidential executive orders. So it doesn't matter what meetings they have at the White House. Like I said, they had the goddamn UFC fight on the goddamn White House lawn. That's not a fucking place of business for real. That's a goddamn museum. If you were talking about the Capitol, you might be cooking with fish grease, but you're not.
No, I understand that, but the question was, should it matter though? Should representation matter? White House, just because this current White House don't give a fuck, that doesn't mean that it shouldn't matter.
Next show, it doesn't matter to me. It's because it should.
I know it doesn't matter, but should it matter? Should it matter?
No,
you said no, and Jay Will said no. Everybody CEO both said yes
because an opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinion, just like you are.
Then you can't say you win. Then we're entitled to our opinion. We won.
Fatty and CEO.
I think I won. Then how about that?
Fatty and CEO went on to disagree with both of y'all, so it doesn't matter.
No, they didn't.
They will touch your mouth. They did not. And you was crashing out for no reason.
Oh, Fatty's right there. Ask Fatty then. Fatty's right there. Ask Fatty. Did he change his answer? Did he change his answer?
Nino is right. That's my answer.
Damn.
Cyrus. What do you think won, Cyrus?
I think we won, of course.
We won.
Yeah,
because I got Fatty and CEO to agree with me.
Whatever.
Sorry.
That don't mean you won. And just like
yes,
she does, she
they
won.
Agree with
Just
us.
like she does.
They agree with us. So that means we won.
Just because they agree with you on a point doesn't mean you won the whole debate.
Hey, what makes you think you won then?
This is how bad
what makes you think you won then? What makes you think you won then?
To win 1 point.
What makes you think you won then? You didn't get anybody behind you.
I already explained, and they did. When I explained my where I was coming from, Fatty and CEO agree with me after he agreed with you. That's why I said it doesn't matter. The shit you're trying to get a win on doesn't dictate the victory of the whole debate.
But then,
you started the whole debate without having the proper information.
So your opinion matters.
It
doesn't matter what me and Cammy think.
That's why I won. You can feel like you won all you want, but those
okay,
are the facts.
But we still won, and even you acknowledged that the other points, other topics, we was agreeing.
You didn't win.
No. See, that's a sore loser. You're being a sore loser because if it's the other way, right? You see this, right? Y'all see this?
You know you lost because you wasn't even informed on the topic that you were speaking on.
No, they hung in there. They hung in there. They were swinging. They didn't go down without a fight.
They got so bad. They had to pay
Nino, can you tell your chihuahua to touch? We don't need a chihuahua to talk, bro.
This is crazy.
Why they pay to drop Jack, bro? That's crazy.
No, chihuahua.
They acting like a bunch of losers.
Because I was trying to be balanced. All right, I didn't read the room. All right, I should have came in swinging for the Riz Academy, and I would have went down with the ship with them. But that's not the point. The point is, Zyrat, the reason why I say representation don't matter is because what if they have one woman in that room and she was deaf, couldn't speak? Would that be representation? Because she's a woman.
This is why I dropped Jack.
I'm just saying, y'all keep saying this representation stuff, but it doesn't even make sense.
Why would they even have a deaf woman there?
So she can't speak. So that she can't speak, but they have a woman there. And y'all will be like, hey, a woman's there, even though she can't speak. And that's why it's crazy.
That's a freaking lie, sir. That will actually make them look worse.
I would fucking go ape shit and say, yeah, well, at least they had a woman there. She was there giving her opinions, right? And you're like, she was mute. Well, she was still there. She made a difference. And you're like, so that's why I'm like, the reposition, it don't even matter.
You see this, right? You see what they're trying to do? Like, you doing this stuff, bro. It's unnecessary.
I don't know. Sound like y'all lost to me. Any last words?
No, you're saying. Well, okay. You know, I'm not gonna go down this road again.
That's all I'm gonna say. We won representation.
Like, you know that if it was your White House, you would have, which the right thing to do was to have, women doctors.
No, I don't.
I'm saying
in that room too. Out of 100, you would have. I don't think 100% men should be talking about vaginas and coochie when they never had one. It wasn't 100. It was 12 people.
But we spend the most time with each other. That's crazy.
No, because you're saying that. Because you're saying that. Oh, just because there's a stupid conference in New York that had all women, so therefore the White House to have all men. That was your argument.
So of course they're going to be all men.
See, exactly.
Lawmakers. And mind you, this is
in New York,
2017, not 2026.
Just because in New York, there's one with all women or whatever. I'm like, it doesn't matter. We're talking about the White House here.
No, what matters is they were having the convention. It doesn't matter where they were having it at.
Because that won't affect the society.
Sam, ain't the United Nations in New York?
No, that's a lie.
We're talking about the White House.
Because
the United Nations in New York.
The meeting that they had in 2017, you know what I'm saying? The meeting
the White House.
Stop. Let me get it out. The meeting that they had in 2017, the one that y'all making all this noise about, did not affect anything because we still have the Affordable Care Act. So what are we talking about?
No, I'm saying it doesn't matter. That's not the point. The point is that
they
had a conference.
You don't even have
hold up, Zyrex.
Oh my God.
Make up narratives.
You're saying they had it in the White House. Ain't the United Nations in New York?
Oh my God!
No? It's a yes or no.
Jay Wills, you always
we talking about moving it. I'm just simply talking about the White House.
Hey, Zyrex, if what you said is true, you are actually right. But this is what it feels when you guys lie to us when Cammy's wrong and you keep siding with her no matter what happens. Thank you very much. I'm glad that you feel exactly what you feel. 4 months. Thank you very much.
No, that's pathetic. Once again,
hey, by the way, friends, great show. Love the energy. Best show of the network, the Rivals Academy. Okay, great show, great job, friends. Keep doing what you need to do. I appreciate that.
Right. Yeah, can we do the last words so I can go to sleep? God damn.
Great show, great show. This was fun. And a lot of our blood pressures are high, so lay down, guys. Go to sleep. Get some water. Ooh, I know how to raise the blood pressure with the towels. Jack, beware how you talk, Jack, or I turn into rabbit stew. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. I got the memo. My last words is the Riz Academy did not lose the war. And so they're still in the game. We need better arguments. All right. I'm just saying, Cammy, is that right? You guys held your hell, and I should have came sooner to help you guys not go down that path because y'all just would not let go once y'all got on it, and it was terrible. But I support the energy. I'm sorry I didn't come sooner. My bad.
Poppy, you got any last words?
A good show, family. Yeah, keep it going, all right? Hey, Cyrus, thank you for being here.
No, thank you for being here too, Poppy.
Thank you for being here, my dear. Y'all be good, all right?
Appreciate
you too, Poppy.
All right, I don't know, between you and Jay Wills, Zyrex and Jay Wills, which one of y'all going for the quarter? Ladies first? Okay.
Yeah, ladies first. It is Sunday, yo. Technically it's Monday, but it is Sunday, bro.
Me and Cammy, we definitely won this time around. They want to be sore losers and say we lost. That's fine. But those that have been here from the beginning, no. So that's all I got to say. And thank you.
I agree.
You know, and hopefully I didn't, hopefully I didn't offend, you guys and stuff.
So, first of all,
I hope you guys didn't feel, disrespected by me or anything like that. 3-0. Okay, you know I'm gonna disrespect you right now. No, I'm kidding.
They got smoked. They got smoked. Smoking that Riz Academy pack right now. You know what I mean? You know, I got my lighter, like Lil Wayne. Like. Secondly, I got smoked with Zyrex because some shit she did earlier. Because I found it funny when Cammy said certain things about me. She ain't say shit, but the moment I said certain things back, all of a sudden, pipe down, J. Wills. No, don't do that, J. Wills. It's fine. It's fine. And she knows she's there. That's why she laughing.
I did tell her to chill because it was going down a crazy route. I said,
going down a dark path.
It was going a little sideways. I was like, yo, remember our friends here.
I did try to will her back in.
Hey, yo, the saxophones were getting louder.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to remind folks, look, this is entertaining battle. We are not actually trying to kill each other. This is just good debate. All right. Let's not take it past some points.
It's getting louder, my nigga.
I just want to say for my last words, the mere fact that Jack, feels bad that he didn't get up here sooner shows that I was kicking a motherfucking ass. The bottom line is Cammy had this whole shit started on her show. She had the wrong idea what was going on, and once I questioned hard enough, it broke that she didn't know what she was talking about. I don't know how you win a fucking debate when the thing you're debating didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? You're wrong about what the conference was about, who was even in the conference. All you knew, it was a bunch of men, and you read the title that said women's health and went nuts. You know what I'm saying? So just based off that, I feel like I won. Could Zyrex have won a point there here too? That's debatable. I think a lot of the stuff that we were disagreeing on is opinion. I don't have to feel like the White House is as important as she thinks it is, and vice versa, right? So she could feel like she won. I don't really care. As far as I'm concerned, Nino Academy is up 3-0. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to be 4-0, 5-0 until I feel like throwing the game and letting them win one so they can shut up. But anyway, I appreciate everybody for pulling up, showing support. We had the CEO in the building. We had Jack in the building, Fatty, Bobby Blanco. Of course, the Riz Academy was here. You know what I'm saying? And my guy, J. Wills, of course. You know what I'm saying? Supporting the brother. Appreciate everybody for making this show as good as it was. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks for having me.
Yo, we ain't letting them with nothing. Put on their necks. Make them earn that dub. Put on their necks. My bad, bro.
I like to see you try.
Whether you feel it or see it, we'll see y'all on Sunday. Till then, y'all be safe, be easy. I'm out.
Oh my, how I wish to cry every time we say goodbye.